What's going on, guys? It is Friday. Hopefully you guys have a good one. Here, let me switch this up. All right, what do we got in here today? What up, Honda? It's good to see you in here, man. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure it's good things. Josephina, hey, what's going on? We got Rama, Indonesia here. Hey, shout out to Indonesia. We got Millie Monroe in here as well. What up, Danonino? Danonino? That's the name? What's going on? Mewtwo, what's going on, Mewtwo? Thanks for showing up, man. I'm feeling the heat, man. Freaking hot as hell in here. Hopefully you guys don't hear the AC running. I normally don't have the AC running, but it's running. It's gonna be one of those days today. I don't have any problems with the mic today. We didn't get the dev notes, guys. We didn't get the dev notes this morning. It's Friday morning and we still haven't got the dev notes. Wait, let me go double check real quick. Just in case. Just in case, you never know. No, we did not. We did get something though. We did get something though, guys. We got new bundles, man. We got new shop bundles. We got a whole bunch of them too, man. Let me see if you guys can be able to see them. Got somebody in here saying don't make Wolverine the next PC. Where's close to the anniversary? Oh, here we go. The August monthly bundle notice. We can always bet that is always going to show up on time. Then literally all we're getting is 2 bundles. That's it. That's like is this the shortest one we've ever got? We got the 2022 monthly supply bundle for August and the 2022 monthly premium bundle for August. Oh man. Oh, and then the one before that, what was it? We got the Facebook update policy on Tuesday. Oh man, I was pissed when I saw that notification thing. I was like, oh, I think this is it, and it was fucking Facebook. Does it even need something like this to be added on here? Really? What up, CJ? Had the Fabled dev note drop? The Fabled? No, it did not drop, man. So, you know what? CJ was telling me he thinks that it's gonna be on Tuesday, and I was like, no, it's gonna be on the last week. And you know what? Damn, I think he's gonna be right on this one. I don't think they're just gonna drop it on Saturday or Sunday. I don't think they will. Joseph Alina love Facebook. How many people saw that notification? They're like, oh my God, thank God. Woo, they updated the policy. Woo, I was worried there for a minute. But then now the new policy, and then they go over all the damn terms of service. All those pages. Woo, good thing they updated. What up, Paulo? What's up, man? It's been a while. We have last night as I was just laying in bed, you know what I was thinking? I was like, you know what I haven't really actually thought about was that every other game, like Marvel Future Fight, Marvel's Avengers, like anything that has Marvel in it, they're doing summer events, and we are in summer now. I just wonder what kind of thing they're gonna do, because they told us right here, like, if we can, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger, trim the sides. All right, that should be good. Not this one. This is a Facebook one. What's the one that was the latest one? The bundle, the monthly August bundle. So blast off the summer heat with these August exclusive bundles. With just the wording that they're using, to blast off means the start of a summer. That's what kind of got me thinking. I was like, okay, then Marvel Future Fight's having the X-Men summer. Oh, Marvel Fortnite, which I just realized, Fortnite is releasing a Wolverine skin. The X-Men Wolverine Zero skin. So I guess he's like a pirate or a samurai. I don't know what the fuck he is in this one, but I've never seen this version of him. And it just made me think, like, come on, we gotta get Savage Land, man. We gotta get Savage Land. It's gonna be like this summer bash type of thing. It has to be. Boy, you guys really can't see that, huh? That well. There it is. There it is. They can add summer skin. They can. Would they though? I don't know. I don't know if they would. Let's see. It's from the latest comic version. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I definitely don't know what that is. What up, a boogie? What's going on? Hopefully you guys are having a good morning. My streams are going on a little earlier than normal. But I guess it's good because later on, like around 10 a.m., it's real hot up in here. Now we'll be up in here sweating. I wanted to do some gameplay this stream, but my whole system, the way I have my iPad set up, it wasn't working today. At the very last minute, it didn't want to broadcast my screen. What up, YG? What's going on, man? Marvel's Avengers dropped new summer skins, and they are amazing. Yeah, what was it? Let me see. The Marvel's Avengers skins are... I saw the Marvel Future Fight skins with Storm and then Iceman, whatever that guy's name is. We saw that they did that, but then Marvel Future Fight's always just dropping new outfits for their heroes or new heroes. Because that game is a hero collector game. But let me see. Got some of this stuff in here. I'm gonna have to keep switching this up. I can't believe they did the whole swimsuits things. What up, Mamba? What up, Fresh? You already streaming before you take the trash out? Early bird gets the worm, man. My sleeping schedule got all messed up because I've been waiting for these dev notes. Then I'm headed. This Saturday and Sunday. I mean, well, Saturday I won't be here. I'm going down to my brother's, and then he got this new boat, and it looks like a lounge area. It's freaking very comfortable. But yeah, we're gonna go out there on the lake, and then just he bought this little thing that he pulls with the boat, and you sit on it. It's like the donut, air donut, but it's like a chair type of thing. I don't know how to call it. Then he just goes fast on the boat, and you're just behind, like, oh shit, trying not to fall off. I've never done it before, so it's gonna be my first time. Good morning, X Factor. Good morning. Everybody's like, God damn, we just waking up. This guy's already streaming. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, so yeah, Marvel's Avengers did get some new skins. They got, let's see. Yeah, they got like Thor and Iron Man got them, which is nice. Anything that gets added to that game is good. I wonder why Black Widow looks like a, what is that? A dominatrix? Is that the right word? Why doesn't her bathing suit look normal? That's just me saying. you still tap that? Hell yeah. I was surprised when I saw the leak and the images of this, like what people were saying was supposed to come out. I was like, no way. No way they're gonna have Black Widow come out looking like a dominatrix. Once they're at the leather suit with the whip. No, yeah, she did. She did come out as a dominatrix. I'm curious to see what kind of summer events we're gonna get from our Future Revolution. Now, knowing that we're probably not gonna get it till the dev notes on Tuesday, which means the update won't probably come till the second week of August. That is definitely gonna be interesting. I mean, I guess you have to bring out Savage Land. You know, I think they need to talk about Savage Land on this one. I really thought that, I'm like, man, we might. I really thought we were gonna get it this morning, guys. A dev note. I was looking forward to it and everything. Nope. I still want the Thortis skin for Mighty Thor. The Thortis skin. Black Widow is nice though. Yeah, she is. You doubt that they're gonna drop new skins? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna drop new skins. They'll drop companions though. They'll drop companions, guaranteed. Summer companions. Maybe that's what the companions are gonna be is this August. Probably gonna get 2 more companions this month, next month. Oh, I also looked at the dev notes. Like I went back to the dev notes 12. And I don't know where I got it. I always thought that they said at the end of July. When I went back to go look at it, all the way down, it says our first anniversary is coming close as well. Look forward to the future dev note where we will briefly share. We will briefly share with you what we have prepared for our first anniversary. That's all they said, but I feel like there's going to be more stuff added to it. And we really are not going to see exactly what's in the anniversary until maybe the detailed maintenance notice. But yeah, I was looking in here. I was like, wait, they never said anything about the end of July. It just says, please look forward to our future dev note. So yeah, we might get in Tuesday, guys. Sucks. That sucks. What up, Beat the Guts Up? What's going on, man? They're gonna ghost drop skins for companions. Oh shit. And each skin has their own, it's a different, each skin is like a different, you have to, even though you have him fully nanoed, you have a fully nanoed War Machine. If you get the new skin for War Machine, it's not fully nanoed, so you would have to nano the other skin. It would be nice if at least the 1 year anniversary had some hype behind it, like it's a more a downer. I think right now, since we don't know exactly what's gonna be in this thing, we're all just assuming, and I think the best thing that we're going off of here is the little teases that Danny's teasing us. But these are teases, I don't think these are teases for anniversary. These are just teases for maybe something that's coming. Maybe at the end of August or in September. But yeah, we don't know. Like, we don't, after, let's just say this anniversary is big and it's, you know, we get a new playable hero and there's all this crazy deals. Then next year we would be hyped for the 1 year anniversary, but we don't have nothing to really go by except that, you know, people say that Netmarble tends to do good when it comes to anniversaries. We'll see about that. This is gonna be my first anniversary with Netmarble. She-Hulk companion, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Unless they make her a playable character. Nah, I don't think so. X Factor says I'm positive it is Wolverine. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm telling you, we're seeing Wolverine now. Now Fortnite out of nowhere brings back Wolverine. Out of all the people they can bring back, why Wolverine? You know, unless Marvel gave out the green light. Black Panther might come out in November with the movie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope Black Panther comes out in with the movie. If Black Panther is gonna come out, I hope that he doesn't come out now. He comes out when the movie comes out. Now, why? The reason why I'm saying that is because you want to capitalize on the hype. Just like, you know, Scarlet Witch came out around the time the movie was out. You saw that increase. But Black Panther, though, Black Panther, he's big. Okay, he's huge. And we're already expecting that Wakanda Forever is going to be a big, it's going to be very successful, very big. Just for the fact that we're going to get a lot of people just going there just to show support, you know, for the late great, you know, Chadwick. And then dropping Black Panther as a playable character around that time would be crazy. I don't know why I have Namor on here. I'm still iffy on whether Namor is going to be good or not. We'll see. I have to wait until the movie comes out. But if they release him when Black Panther comes out, that would be just they will be capitalizing on, you know, the hype from the movie, and then that would just bring a lot of attention. Do you remember Marvel Heroes and Superhero Squad? The memories. I remember both games, and I didn't play both games. I remember I wasn't really into like MMOs at that time, and I didn't have like a computer at that time. And then I remember when I found out about Marvel Heroes, it was before it came out on console. And when it came out on console, I guess I just never really played it for that short time that it was on console. Wolverine, have you checked Danny's Twitter today? See if he gave a tease. I have. He hasn't. Let's see. Oh, just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it, let me go in and check to see if he. No. It's still ham and bacon. He hasn't even been on. Every time I check, he's not online, so. Get on the Discord. See if we can get some people in here with me today. Here, we'll switch that. Well, that is getting up and running. So it's official. We miscalculated update dev note next week and the actual update the week after. I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know. There are just Namor invasion. Never miss Rob. I don't know, man. It's hard to now. It's kind of hard to pinpoint when the dev note's gonna come out. I mean, we're waiting right now to see maybe it's gonna come out after invasion ends. Or they're just pushing it more back. The thing here, though, the thing here is that the fact that it hasn't come out yet is worrisome, because they're literally waiting to the very last minute to drop the dev notes. So I don't know what's going on. And the last, when I was researching why Marvel Heroes just shut down, you know, they stopped hearing. They went silent on the community before the game crashed. So silence is never a good thing. I was a founder in Marvel's Heroes. I really liked that game. Yeah, I look back at it now playing this game, and I look back at that game and like, man, I wish I would have jumped in, and I wish it was still going now. Why don't they communicate anything? Because they probably don't know when they're literally doing everything last minute. Like there's like a deadline they're trying to hit, and they don't want to say anything that it's not gonna maybe not be ready when it. And if they don't say anything and something bad happens where like, yeah, maybe we won't be able to get it out. Well, good thing we didn't say it was gonna come out in this next week's update. I wasn't in the voice chat on Discord. Now I am. Did Netmarble go to San Diego Comic-Con? No, not that I know of. is if they did, wouldn't they already shown something, or wouldn't something already be kind of like talked about? Nice Spidey head, might have to borrow and fight Juicy. It's same with Marvel Future Fight. No sneak peek, if I'm not wrong. I think you guys got like a summer event type of thing, right? Have I ever played Marvel Future Fight? I tried. And there was just so much stuff going on. I didn't know how to, like, I don't even know how to level up my guys. There's just so many things that I got over. What is it called? What is that word? When there's just so many things. Yeah, I don't know how to call it. Yeah, summer outfit for Storm and Iceman. Yeah, so they got something, and they're not. You know, this is just like for them. This is kind of like just the summer update. For us, it's the summer update and the 1 year anniversary. Overwhelmed. That's the word right there. Overwhelmed. Because that's where I got stuck. I was like, how the hell am I supposed to level up? Am I just that little mission? Am I just supposed to do that mission over and over again? I don't know. I don't know what they want me to do. So I just like, you know, I just stopped playing the game. So so I don't even know when the dev nodes are dropping. I just, you know, there's a lot of people that are just kind of frustrated right now. And we just have this epic invasion has been the longest one. It's just gonna be a long weekend, man. It's gonna be a long weekend. I got burnt out from the game again. I did. I just don't know what to, since I don't have nothing to kind of look forward to. There's nothing set in stone yet. Is the fire that I had to go in and play that game for hours is just kind of burnt. But then again, I was playing that game a lot this last couple weeks, man. I was just overdoing it, probably. It's probably gonna be something interesting for anniversary. I hope so, man. I hope so. What up, Legacy Gaming? Me too. I stopped doing dailies and the evasion this week. Yeah, I think yesterday was my first day where I just kind of like didn't get on the second half of the day. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start my weekend early. Because if I play the game, all I'm thinking about is like the dev nodes. Like, where are the dev nodes? What's coming next? Why haven't they say nothing? It's coming though. They're just taking their sweet ass time. The dry spell is strong this time around. It is, man. It is. I wasn't really impressed with the events. They have, like, you know, you do it and they're just so easily done. There's no events that's grindable. The only repeatable ones are the ones where, you know, it's like a certain amount of Omega War tokens. You get some of the Valkyrie tokens spin thing. You can only do 2 matches a day. I want some game modes which are fun and enjoyable. Yeah. The one of them is the Blitz. I think that needs to get revamped. Just add a new one, man. I've just been doing the same Blitz 5 times every day. It's boring. I think the biggest drag is doing special operations. It's like, and it's hard to find people to do it with. Like if you don't do them during the day, and you can't, don't even think about doing it last minute. Good luck, unless you have some of your squad or alliance or friends to come in and help you. But most of them are gonna be like, "Ah, man, I already did my special operations. I'm not trying to do it again." I do spec ops if only if my alliance needs it. Yeah. I think I saw you in Costco last week. I didn't go to Costco. You probably saw just some Middle Eastern looking guy with the beard. Like, hey, that's him. Yeah, but we definitely want some more tweak the game modes. You know, they tweaked DZ. They did. You know, I got to give them that. I still think that they need to tweak DZ more. We talked about that yesterday's stream. They need to tweak blitzes, raids. Oh man. Do a little bit more to alliance raids. Spec ops rewards need to definitely be increased. Get rid of the one where you're saving all those hostages or something like that. Get rid of that one. Get that shit out of there. What up, man?
Just doing the morning shift today, so yeah, as usual. So you're looking over summer outfits, it looked like?
What was that?
It looked like you were checking out summer outfits.
Oh yeah. Like I'm looking at how like Marvel Future Fights coming out with these summer outfits. We have Wolverine on Fortnite.
Future Fight's a weird one because their whole thing is around the outfits, right? Like if you put on a new outfit, doesn't it change the entire character?
I think so. I think that's how it is. Which is weird. Imagine if they did that to Marvel Future Fight. Wait, don't you have to level up the new outfit though?
I mean, CG just joined and he knows way more about that game than I do.
He's in here? Oh, what up, CJ?
Hey, Squidward.
What up, man?
How's everyone's day today, man? You guys doing good?
Hey, on the Marvel Future Fight, when you get a new costume, do you have to level up that costume, or is it just carry over the stats?
You don't. It like each uniform does reset over the XP to it, but you don't have to level it up.
Okay. See what you mean.
Yeah, all the level up do is just give you like an increase to your attack and your defense.
Yeah. So Marvel Future Fight only got 2 new outfits for summer.
It got 2. Well, there's is called like summer days. That's what it's called. You got summer days, winter days, and then here recently they just did like April Fools and like Valentine's. But yeah, essentially it was just Well, this one it was kind of like lackluster compared to the other summer days, because the other summer days actually comes with events. It's just this one was kind of lazy. They just dropped 2 outfits and called it a day. I mean, that's when I just quit Marvel Future Fight because it was so lazy. So
Okay. Yeah, and we haven't really.
'Cause that's an interesting thing about Future Fight, because like all their monetizations with the outfits, and that's what people really want, right? Like, man, I really want my, undead Doctor Strange. I'm gonna get that outfit, and all of the skills are gonna change.
in a sense, yes, but in a sense, no, because there's these things that's called CTPs, and that's, and all honestly, that may bring in like more money from the casual perspective, because the uniforms you can just buy this thing called a Stark Stash. It's like $5, like no, like $3 a month, and then you can just get the uniform when it comes out as long as you save up. But like getting these things called CTPs, it's kind of like super hard to get. So that's kind of like where most of the money come from is ironic enough the gotcha in the game, right? Because everybody loves to gamble on something in the mobile game.
So they're not coming out with new characters. They're just coming out with new skins.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Ah. Okay.
We used to get characters and they used to be creative, but now they're just like, F it, throw a uniform on them. They'd be fine.
Yeah. How long has it been like that?
About about a year and a half to 2.
Oh
I
wow.
think last year Marvel Future finally got like we get Katie, Winwoo, Echo. I think that was it. We only got 3. They only got 3 new characters last year, and this year it has been 0 new characters. So
Damn. What up, J7? You should join the voice chat. Hey, we got Godslave in here. Dead game because there's no effort, no new MCU skins, no new comic book skins, no new DZ map, no new game modes. All we get is new invasions and badges. It's true.
here's the thing. Here's the thing about that though. This game was never going to have a lot of skins because they attached the skills to the skins. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but Marvel Future Revolution caught like a lot of flack for selling MCU skins for $44.99. So me personally, I just think Netmarble was like, okay, we're not going to do that again.
Yeah, but Mike Lab with Player One Games, he had talked about that he wants more outfits, like when we have Magic and Scarlet Witch, there's several holes in her things, right? Like there's several skills that don't have an outfit for both characters.
What outfit doesn't have a skill change? There's an outfit that doesn't have a skill change to someone?
No. I'm saying there's several skills that don't have an outfit that boosts it.
Oh,
Like they have
you're
in each of the non-regionals.
Yeah, there's like a sword skill that doesn't have like a normal outfit for it on Magic, right? I think so.
Not that I know of. We need Rocket Raccoon as a playable character.
I mean, he's like the original companion, right? He's always right there, hanging around.
I can see him as a companion showing up with like Groot. And then just throwing rockets at a little, like an AoE attack.
That's exactly what happens in Marvel Strike Force. They have combination attacks. Where if the 2 characters are on the field at the same time, they do a special attack.
Yeah. Wait,
like Rocket does his gun, shoots the board, but if you have Groot, he jumps on top of Groot and does bonus damage.
Ah, okay. I wanted to get your input Kiger, when do you think the dev note, and why do you think they haven't come out with the dev note yet?
It appears to be after some conversation that we were, well, at least I was a little off on the anniversary date. It looks like it's more towards the middle of the month.
Okay.
But I still adamantly feel even if they even if it's not ready yet, even if they don't have anything to tell us, telling us when they could tell us something, because as you, Carol and several others, read the chat, and they've been going off on where's dev note, where's dev note, where's dev note. Even if it was a haphazard, here's something, it would have been something to the community, right?
Yeah. If they came out and said like it's if they release something and it doesn't completely just talk about what's everything that's going to be in the anniversary, and then they tell us like look forward to the in the first week of the update for more details on what's coming. They can do something like that, and then everybody will be like, okay. I think what really is kind of making things worse is the silence. It's just a complete silence, and it's what it's been like a month now since the last dev note, and I think they're really gonna wait until next Tuesday to even start talking about it, because a little goes a long way.
Well, I was going back looking at like when dev notes were released. We never got a dev note while the invasion was still going on. Now on like a Friday or a Thursday, we'd get like something from them, but it would be like store updates, right? But the thing was I understand that they was giving out some kind of update, but I don't know if you guys remember, but every time those came out and it was just store updates, people were pissed. So I'm gonna say that they probably learned their lesson, and they're not just gonna send out notes that got store updates anymore.
But I think with everyone asking for something, if they just say, "Hey, it's not ready yet," I mean, at least we know where we stand, right?
Yeah, because they can just kind of come out with something. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
I don't know. Me personally, I never was in the mindset that we were getting anything this week. I was hell bent on next week is the end of the event. That's when we're going to hear something. I was more so in the camp of we're probably not going to hear anything until Thursday. We might get a sneak peek on Friday about who the new character is. Like we might get a poster or something. And then I was probably saying like maybe Monday or Tuesday is when we're gonna get like either an announcement for chilling with Danny, or that's when we would get a patch note, and then that's when maintenance would come around on that Wednesday, and then so on and so forth. That's how I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I just think that right now it's hurting more the game, just them being silent right now. And you can see, man, people are just getting, frustrated. Especially people that are just sick and tired of the damn invasion. I think the when you get a new invasion, it's fun, even if it's one that you've already played before. But when they bring it back, you have like, oh, it's something different. It's and you play it again after a certain amount of time. You're just like, God damn, we kind of sick and tired of this damn. Since this one's been like the longest one, people are like, damn, just end it already.
Well, it's it's the longest, but also the shortest in some ways, because we only do 2 attempts a day instead of 3 attempts a day.
Mm-hmm.
So you go wham bam and you're done, whereas the other ones it had technically 50% more.
So okay.
I don't know which one.
So if it does come out because of after the invasion. So they kind of knew that they were going to take a real long time for the dev note to come out, or it was going to be like a long dry streak. Hey, Hey, what up, Loveland Cock?
I believe Mysterio needs to come back. And then we have 6, which puts us in an interesting spot where if it's once a month, then every invasion comes back twice a year. So that people can build up their Thanoses and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Pause. Yeah. Caught myself on that one. Yeah, man. we haven't had a. What was the last time we had a chilling with Danny? When was the last chilling?
You guys were when the CCCs were on, right?
Was it the CCC one? Let me check.
There may have been one more, but I don't think so. That would be about 2.5 months ago.
I'm gonna look it up. 2 months. 2 months. Yeah, that's so they went like 2 months with no. 2 months with no chill with Danny, and I think somebody asked Danny in the official Discord, like, when is the next chill with Danny? And he said whenever there's something to show. So it's been 2 months. I guess there's been nothing to show. But yeah, 2 months, man. 2 months ago. I feel like the next one's gonna be a big one. I mean, it has to include. If it doesn't include Savage Land, I don't think it's gonna be. Maybe the squads is the only other thing. Maybe but that's gonna be hard to kind of push because it's already gonna get a lot of hate because they're still not fixing the fodder situation. Andy, do you recommend saving crystals for the anniversary? Yeah, I do. Because you never know, man. It could be a good, they could have like a good banners.
Yeah.
Or
you know
good.
What's crazy, guys. Me and a couple other Storm players, right, in our Storm chat. I don't know if you guys realize this, but haven't you guys noticed they kind of like. They're giving out more draw tickets for uniforms as rewards, but they're slowly like decreasing the value of those because most of those tickets that you can use on the event, they're hardly ever giving Omega points. Now they're just coming out with like extra tokens, like this one right now.
I talked about that this Valkyrie thing.
Yeah,
I'm upset because I want to. You want the Omega points so you can get the 3-star Valkyrie or whatever for.
Yeah, but
Alliance
then like
grades,
now,
but
yeah,
you
now
can't
it's like
buy it.
Yeah, now it's like what the Thor token, the Jane Foster
No,
token,
this is the
and then when
Valkyrie
they get
thing.
like
Yeah, the Jane
and then when
Foster.
they get like a really big banner, it's either 3K crystals or 1.8K crystals, and you can't use your tickets on it. So now it's kind of like you guys are now devaluing one of the rewards that you're giving out.
Well, it's following a system that Marvel Strike Force does. They have their red stars, which is like our nanos, but way more random. They're random, not that they are random. Ours we have in the game, you know you're getting the nano. Theirs is totally random. You got to pull on a banner to get the nanos. But what they added a newer system a year and a half ago, the red star, black stars, and what was it? You're kind of in a thing right now where if you pull on the red stars, which would be like our costumes or whatnot, you get the costumes and a little bit of the black stars. The ones you really want are the black stars. Hold on a second.
But you're right. I think you guys are right on that. I didn't think about that. think about that way.
Yeah, we were just like at this point, they give uniform tickets as rewards. Now you might as well just start chalking that up to,
No, sorry. Like I said, at work, so I gotta keep stopping. When there's not a special banner going is when you want to pull on the black stars, which is where we're kind of at with the costumes and stuff, right? Like, you can only pull them if you're in the Omega, and you can only get the Mega when there's not an event going on.
Okay. So you think they're gonna come out? So they're definitely probably gonna come out with some type of anniversary token. There's gonna be all these cool banners, but you're gonna get only tokens out of
100%.
it. Anniversary tokens out of
for
it.
all the quote-unquote big events, even Black Friday, there was special tokens or whatnot.
Sounds confusing.
And that's actually something I'm going to do shortly, is because I have a bunch of videos doing the offer reviews. I'm going to do like a history thing of have the offers gotten better? Have they gotten worse? They're the same? Where we at?
Yeah. I just hopefully they put in more offers like the companion bundle or offers that you kind of know what you're gonna get out of it.
Well, that's what I found interesting. You, Godslave, and I think Dylar and Juicy were like, yeah, man, this $45 offer is amazing, which it is, but no one said the same thing about the Loki $9 one where you got 10 one-star selectors. And a 3-star Loki.
Well, I think this one was a good deal because I went from not having not one 6-star special to having 3 6-star specials, 4 nanos on my Moon Knight and 2 nanos on my Hulk. And I knew that I was going to get that amount when I bought those.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
I feel $9 is a lot more reasonable for someone to pull out of pocket than 45.
Yeah, that's true.
And the value is definitely there, right? You get a 3-star companion, the newest companion, and if you need to fill up some gaps, like, man, I'm 30 away from this one and like 20 away from that one, you can fill in the odds and ends for $9, which I don't mind.
No 1-star offer is worth it, in my opinion, Cat Daddy.
Well, it's not a 1-star offer. It's 10 1-stars and a 3-star and crystals.
So you got a 3-star Loki for $9, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. Damn, I wonder if I got that deal.
And selectors.
Yeah. I think I did. I think I did get that deal. Hopefully they, just. So this, we're talking about the Loki. It was the Loki bundle. This is when Loki came out as a companion. So 3-star Loki and 70 special shards.
I do like where they're going with the step-up offers, though. The last 4 at this point companions have been a lot cheaper to get a 6-star than any of the others.
Yeah, and it should be, because the way that they're releasing companions like every 2 weeks is like, come on. And if every companion was so hard to get and hard to level up, and it would have been a pain in the ass.
I mentioned the older ones were about $250 if you wanted a 6-star.
Oh wow.
The recent ones, the ones that have all been attack percentage and something else, have been in the 1 to 115 range.
Okay.
Good morning, guys.
What up, man?
Man?
Welcome to the stream.
I didn't even know you can buy 100 shards for $9. I would have bought it.
The Loki one? Was it a total of 100 shards?
A little bit more.
Oh, okay.
So 70 because if you say the what you call it, the Loki himself is 70 shards, right? The
Yeah.
3-star. It's more than that when you count all the 1-stars.
That's another problem with the game is the cash shop. I've been saying this, man. It's like Andy said, he's playing Future Fight. He got overwhelmed. The cash shop is overwhelming because there's 1,000 things in there. So I think less.
Well, their goal is to trick you, right?
Yeah, but I guess
They
but
want to
then
give you like 8 different currencies, so you don't know what you're actually.
What up,
spending.
Crimson?
Yeah, you're right. I guess that's the whole point of it. Well, they lost whatever $9 out of me.
I think I did get that bundle because I remember I was trying to get Loki up, and I think I got him to 4 stars pretty quick. So I had to buy that bundle. I had to. Never miss Russell about it all.
I use the search menu and I still miss out on things. It's like, yo, where is this thing? You still don't find
I think
it.
like 2 patches ago they
Yeah.
updated the search menu.
Maybe.
What do you think, Godslave, about the dev note? Why do you think it's taking them so long? Do you think they're going to wait after the epic invasion ends? Or
I don't think it's taking them so long for the dev note. I just think it's taking them so long in general to communicate. It's not necessarily the dev note that concerns me. It's just there's no roadmap. There's nothing.
Which and it's mind-boggling because it's like it's something that's kind of a simple fix. I think it's just being silent to the community when this is like as a service game.
Yeah.
You know, because where we, like a good amount of people are paying, daily or weekly, monthly, and to get just the silent treatment.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
So I think that's why people just get frustrated.
I think we're gonna get an update in 2 weeks.
Like an
even if it was what CJ said, where they're like, hey, they don't put it out when there's an invasion going on. You still gotta read your audience, right? If they want a dev note, if they want to know what's going on, if enough people are asking, you need to give them something.
Exactly.
Yeah, like all they had to say is, you said it earlier. Hey guys, we got a huge update, or not even that. Just anniversary is coming soon.
It's not ready yet. Coming soon.
Yeah. Be excited because the anniversary is coming soon. That's it. One line, one simple sentence changes everything.
Yeah, bacon and eggs, like Andy was saying, right?
Yeah, man. Just communicate. Doesn't have to like if they're like, man, we need more time. I think the bad thing that's going on right here is it's like it's just the lack of communication.
Yeah.
I think people will be more inclined to be like, oh, okay, maybe we shouldn't be all too crazy if they just would have just talked to us. Be like, hey, we're just gonna take a little time. We're working on it. Nothing. We're not getting nothing. We'll get a Facebook post. We'll get 2 new bundles.
Yeah, everyone waiting for it, and they release a Facebook security update.
I know, and when I saw that little on Discord, the little thing highlighted, letting me know that there's been an announcement, I was like, what? How many people were like just clicking that so fast just to see the Facebook alert? I noticed. Oh man, give me the bundle. Crimson says the Avengers developers do this all the time. Complete radio silence, but drop new skins. I don't know.
Avengers in a worse state than Future Revolution.
Is it a worse state?
In my opinion, because
My thing is
it's true they do get skins like almost every week, but if you ask me what would I prefer, all these MCU skins or the new invasion with new badges, I would say I would prefer the new invasion with the new badges. even if it's once a month. That's just me. I like the invasion and the badges. I like this idea. You know, it's an easy way to get people playing the game, to keep playing the game, and it's free to play friendly. I don't care what anybody
The only
says.
downside is it kills the blitz, right?
Yeah, but who cares about Blitz? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean, it's a game mode that's just sitting there at that point, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
like they said, you know, Blitz is just for new players. It's dumb because I feel like they can turn Blitz into a nice dungeon, but it is what it is. They're not going to do that. That's another missed opportunity because Blitz, in my opinion, could be such a good dungeon. You could just farm it all day.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it had like a 0.5, like a not even a 1% chance to get a 5-star out of there, people will still play it all day long just for that.
But shouldn't the blitz be what the raid is, and the raid be the one that turns into a dungeon?
Well, the name should be different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Raid is just a boss that you just kill
Yeah.
one shot. Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely. I think they have a whole list of stuff that they gotta improve on.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, what's going on, X Force?
Blitz is not for new players.
The game?
Blitz is not for new players. Those badges, I need them. I can't get them. Because low level Blitz, I can't do it no more.
Yeah, you literally can't. I mean, you can, but you're not getting the SQAUD XP.
Exactly. For the collection bonus, I need those badges. I can't get it.
Ah.
Need that original one, right? Where we get
Yeah.
to do 5 of each a day.
I want that. Bring that back.
My easy fix that I had mentioned was why not, like, if I have 5 Mephisto, like level 5 Mephisto badges that would go into a 6-star Mephisto badge, why can't I select which 6-star I want? If I want to turn 5 star Mephisto badges into a 6-star Kingpin badge, let me. I think that fixes it, right?
Yeah, it would. Make my job a lot much easier. Right now, I cannot go back and do those. I'm losing a lot of SQAUD XP.
That's true.
I got lucky and all my 70s are done, but everything else is crap.
Blitz level could increase as your main hero increases with no daily limit. YG. Is CJ still there?
No, just literally what we had before. You were able to get all the stuff, so.
No,
What's up? Did somebody call my name?
I was just making sure you're still there.
Oh no, I'm just working from home right now, so I'm just listening.
Where we could do all blitz stages 3 times a day.
You want them to?
finish all your sets.
You wanted to bring back that old style?
Yeah, I mean, even where it was, right? Like, the guys who already had it, people like Anepp, Dragon's Blood, stuff like that, they just did the top 1, maybe top 2, and they were done. The people who wanted to grind did all of them. And, I mean, you're still not catching them, so win-win, right?
Yeah. Jace Politics says, I agree. I've been pulling for the 6-star 3 badge for level 100s just so I can complete that badge collection. Let us select the badge we want. It's true, man. I hate that it's RNG. Like, yeah, you'll level it up, but hopefully it rolls it on the 3rd badge.
Yeah, those badge sets actually have interesting things. Like the 100 badges are super villain damage. The 70 badge is dodge rate. So like, which is funny because then they made the 105, which is also dodge rate. That's some laziness right there. Just like in my badge review, where Strange 1, 3, and 5 are literally the same text, copy paste.
Damn. At least we need improvements in Blitz badges for Savage Shadowland.
The badges are already out. Savage Shadowlands badges are already data mined, and they were like a couple months ago.
Damn. There's
You
still
got dinosaurs on them.
so they're still data mining MFR.
Yeah, I mean, that was done when Hella came out.
Hmm.
But a couple days ago, I got a hold of a guy who does data mining for several other games, and he says he's going to look into it for us and see what's still back there right now. But he says it's going to take a little bit because the other two games that he does also had huge updates recently,
Mm-hmm.
so he's got to do those first.
Ah. Yeah, I can see having the new badges having little dinosaurs on them with some glasses.
This was like in beta. In beta, we had the models for Ghost Rider. We had Hella. We had the extra potential that we now have
Mm-hmm.
was in those files. The biggest thing that we still don't have yet is in the files there were 16 specializations. We currently have 12.
So 16 for each hero.
Yep.
Ah.
Yo, CM
So-
is underrated, bro. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm expecting that to only happen when because like if you look at our special outfits and stuff, right? We have the 3 sets of specials that increases your 3 class of skills. There's going to be a 4th one eventually, right?
Mhm.
Got to be.
Do you think that?
And with the specs, we have 4 specs for each of the 3 skill types. So 4, 8, 12. In
Yeah.
my mind, it only makes sense.
Yeah. So Savage Land badges, possibly some more. Like what? 4 more specialization
Specs. Yep.
specs in the.
It's already there. They just got to release it.
Yep. That's crazy. So do you think that Wolverine's the next? What do you think the chances of Wolverine being the next hero are?
I think it's Black Panther hands down.
Oh, damn.
The only question in my mind is it Black Panther or Shuri Black Panther?
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
starting to think it's Black Panther too.
Okay. I understand that it could be Black Panther because the movie's coming out and it would make them. I mean, he's also. You know, if it's like a Savage Shadowland, but then
Dude, that trailer had 100 million views in like 2 days.
yeah. But would it make more sense if they drop the hero closer to when the movie's coming out? When's the movie coming out? In November, right?
Yeah, which puts us about to what their normal cadence is, right?
So, but November is not during the summer though.
Because, I mean, yeah. Well, so we have Magic came out in December, and then when did Scarlet Witch come out?
Scarlet Witch came out. When did Scarlet Witch?
She came out May 15th.
Okay.
So it's 5. So we're looking at October-ish.
But what I'm saying is that when Savage Land was, I'm pretty sure they've had Savage Land done, but I think that there could be a chance that they've had a hero bundled with it, like that it's gonna come out with Savage Land.
I mean, there's nothing stopping it. Just like
Yeah.
there's nothing stopping the whole. Just because we have a thing as a companion doesn't mean it can't also be a character.
Yeah. So I think that what I think is that we get Black Panther more towards the end of the year when the movie comes out, and they will capitalize on the hype. And Savage Land right now surprising us with the anniversary, and then letting us know that we're getting we've had a hero this whole time ready to come out with these the new expansion.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously can do whatever they want, but I mean, their current cadence is 4 to 6 months between characters.
Yeah.
They did the 6 month when the game came out, 6 months to Magic, then 5 months to Scarlet Witch. I really want to get them to the 4 month range where we get 3 characters a year.
But Magic was already being worked on way before. Like they already had
It
her.
has to.
So, and then Magic came out when Dark Domain, didn't she?
Magic did, but Scarlet Witch didn't come out with a new zone.
No, she didn't. But Magic, when the new zone came, Magic was there. So I think that what's stopping them from doing the same thing with Savage Land?
Nothing.
I mean, if you want to be technical, I guess it was like what, part 1 DD, then a couple months or a month later it was Magic, and then like it was part 2 DD, and then like a couple months or like a month later Scarlet Witch.
So Magic,
There's nothing stopping them from releasing Hulk as a playable, right?
so Magic came out with part 2 Dark Domain?
Oh, Magic came out with part 1. We had part 1
Okay.
Dark Domain before we had Magic. That was our very first like expansion update, was part 1 DD.
Are you sure?
Positive. Very positive.
All I remember is that Magic came out in December.
Positive.
Yeah, she did come out in December. When did Dark Domain come out? Part 1.
Part 1 probably came out, let me see, because we didn't have Dark Domain when, I think it came out around the time when we had got Transmutation. I don't think it was like in the same month, but it was around that area. Because we had our very first like big update was the Thanos evasion. That was when we had Kim and the other guy, and we were talking about, okay, so this is how the evasion's going to be. And then after that, when we went straight into the Eternals evasion, and then that's when we had, I think it was the Halloween event with we had to like chase down Green Goblin for those tokens. And then after that one was DD part 1. And then we had that same event where we had to chase down Dormammu for the tokens.
Wasn't Green Goblin in Dark Domain?
Yes. In the
Was he?
Wilmington zone.
No, that was
pretty
Red Goblin.
sure.
Red Goblin was in Dark Domain, not Green Goblin. Red Goblin was in Dark Domain. Cause we fought 2. We had to chase down 2 goblins for the tokens. Cause I remember when we had the Red Goblin, when people were like, "Oh, this is a copy and paste for Green Goblin, but he's red now."
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Dark Domain teased from their official thing in September 26th, and then it went live September 29th.
It went-
Okay.
When did it get live?
September 29th.
September 29th.
So,
September 29th.
so about like a month and
Oh, so I guess it was regular Green Goblin then. Oh, okay. I remember Red Goblin we had to fight in Dark Domain.
That's just what they have on their actual YouTube page.
yeah, because I'm looking at the first dev note that they came out with was them talking about Dark
And I see a
Domain's
bunch of
coming.
articles
coming on
October
9/15.
6th saying recently came out Dark Domain.
Okay, so it was regular Green Goblin then. That was
Mhm.
in Dark Domain. Okay.
All right, this is so. Kiger and Godsley think that it's gonna be Black Panther. What do you guys think Black Panther's gonna come out like in October and stuff like that?
It's gonna be like right with the movie.
Okay. So you guys think that we're not gonna get a next playable character till October?
I mean, it holds true, right? Like, if we take their shortest time, which is currently 5 months,
Yeah.
then if the one we have right now came out in the 5th month of the year, it would make sense that the next one would be the 10th month.
That is true, but I like right now with me, I thought that we were gonna get the last dev note because I was going off of their track record. It looks like they're gonna go into the next dev note is gonna release in August, early August, which sucks, but I'm just saying, dude, Danny having his nicknames saying next PC with me. I mean, it could have. I think that we were gonna get a surprise character. And then him dropping all this Wolverine teases. And then when he was dropping the teases for for Scarlet Witch, it was leading towards Scarlet Witch, but I was saying like, no, there's no way. He's too obvious that it's Scarlet Witch, but I don't think it's Scarlet Witch. I think he wants us to think it's Scarlet Witch. It ended up being Scarlet Witch.
It could happen. You know, I'm not saying you're wrong. It could happen, but either way, man, the game right now needs something new.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Magic wasn't really tied to anything. A lot of people didn't even know who Magic was. And then they released the next one, which is Scarlet Witch, which was tied to a movie. So
Yeah, but weren't they both like their like origins or stuff like that? Aren't they both attached to like the dark world or the dark magic or whatever?
No.
I I know Scarlet Witch with the whole dark magic, and then she kind of connects to Mephisto. What about Magic?
She was 13.
The major problem is not even the lack of content, lack of playable characters, you know, the dry spell. That's not even the biggest problem. Let's say Wolverine drops tomorrow, and let's say, you know, Black Panther drops in November. We got two amazing characters, right? There's nothing you can do with those characters unless you spend thousands of dollars.
It was lack of content then.
No, it's not a lack of content. The content is in the game. It's just a 3D fighter. That's what I told you. The end game is Omega War and
Not a 3D fighter.
Bro.
Omega War itself
I
debunks that.
don't care what anybody says. The end game for Marvel Future Revolution is Dimensional Duel and Omega War. That's the end game. You can't tell me.
Then.
All right, whatever. But the point is that even if we had Wolverine and Black Panther today, right? Yeah. What do you think I'm going to do with them? I'm going to take them to level 70, and I'm going to play Omega War at level 70. Why? Yeah. Because if you take them to
for 4 months or
120
whatever until transmutation.
If you take them to 120, it's game over. It's GG's. There's nothing you can do with a 120 character off the rip unless you spend thousands of dollars. I think that is a big problem. That is like the ultimate problem of this game. I've been saying this since Scarlet Witch dropped. Stay at level 70. And I proved that that's how you have the most fun. You cannot take a level 120 Wolverine. Let's say they increase the power level to 130. All right, fine. Wolverine tomorrow, Black Panther next week. They're at 130. Now what? Spend thousands of dollars on the costume to get the nano because there's no fodder? That's the biggest problem.
But here's my thing, though. We have to go in there because there's no content to do outside of there.
No, because you can go in there with the other characters. Like, let's say they drop Savage Lands, right? And let's say it's 10 different maps, and it's huge expansion and it's amazing, right? And I hope so. What I'll do is I'll take my Spider-Man in there. I don't even want to do PvE with Iron Man no more because he's so squishy. I'll just take my Spider-Man in there. I'm not obligated to take Wolverine in there. And if they do it like that, where you have to take the new character into the highest level, then yeah, GG's. What are you gonna do with the character? You're gonna play with them for 1 or 2 days and then that's it? So you wait X amount of months to take the brand new PC to freaking max level and then hang it up, right? Or you have to not just spend money. If it was just spending, I would get that. I would understand that, because it is a gacha. It's a mobile game. Like in other characters, you have to kind of spend in order to even unlock the new characters. I understand this whole, money grab system. I'm okay with that. The problem is that's not going to be $100 or $500 or even $1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Which we got to give.
Even if you drop $1,000 on Wolverine day one on just for his costume, right? He's still not viable. He's still won't be strong enough to even go in to do the endgame PVE content at $1,000. Because you're going to have to spread that out for cards, and you're going to have to spread it out for the costume. And $1,000, it's not going to get you much in this game. That is the biggest issue I have with this game. Why I wonder, like, SQAUD PVP, that's going to be like, what? Who's going to play that? 1%, 5% of the player base, 10% of the player base? How many people here have 3 or 4 characters with PvP stats that are actually viable? Not many.
Well, we gotta give them a little bit of credit for one thing. I mean, it's not much, but we don't have to spend for the new character slots, right? They give us those slots for the new characters, which is nice.
Yeah, but that's 400 crystals or $4. I would much rather I would much rather spend $4 to unlock a character and that character be viable for the next couple of weeks or maybe a week, at least a week before you hit some type of paywall, where in this game you'll hit a paywall within like 2 days. That's it.
When
After
a new
2
character
days
comes out, transmute should be immediately open, and there should be a bonus chance to roll transmute on that character.
What's up, Akash?
I think that then they won't make no money. So
Like now?
nah, they're still making money.
No,
People are still spending on Scarlet Witch, but I feel like they should sell transmutation tickets. Like if you want a transmutation early, whatever, the ticket's $100, $89, and then you can roll on a new character. No, that's like what I said. That's gotcha.
No, it makes 0 sense. What?
What do you mean?
on that?
For a gotcha, you gotta understand this is a gotcha game. This is not real MMORPG. This is a gotcha game.
I mean,
I
their main money is the
companions,
right?
I'm not paying for that.
You might not pay
Their
for
main
that.
money right now is companions.
That's, like when you look at other games, you look at any other game, right? Tower Fantasy, all these other games, right? They have a gacha system where you have to basically spend $100 or $500 if you hit pity to unlock a new character. That's how these games work. I mean, I come from my other gacha game was Injustice 2 Mobile, where they release a new character, and even if the character was unlockable, like in Contest of Champions, through grinding the arena, the PvP or whatever, right? You can still pay $50 for like a 4-star or $100 for like a 5-star to unlock the character day one. Or you can whale in the loot boxes, but you still can unlock the character, quick if you want to spend. So that's kind of what I'm saying is like the whole system of this game kind of doesn't fit the mobile game genre, because the mobile game genre is when there's a new character. I think even Strike Force is like that. A new character or the new costumes in Future Fight, the uniforms or whatever, you have to spend to get them, right? In this game, in order you get the character for free, but the character is pretty much useless after 2 days. He's completely useless. Like, how much power would you get from just grinding out, the Savage Lands with Wolverine? I'm sure people will take him into the training grounds and get him to level 130 within 2 days. 3 days for a lazy player. And then what? What power would they have? 500k? Maybe 750k? They can barely squeeze their way into like a stage 4 invasion with the character will be stupid weak without spending. So that's like my issue with this game. It's
So you're
not
asking
even the
about-
spending, it's the price.
What about the
It's
badges though?
literally
Put the epic
how-
invasion badges on them.
Yeah, so he'll get to like 750. I saved 3 5-star boxes. So whatever. Let's say by the time the character comes out, I can have a full set of regional 5-star gear on them. That's fine. But it's still nothing. 5-star gear in this game, you're still super weak in comparison to like all the end game stuff. Like you can't do anything with 5-star gear. I mean, I got 6-star special costume on my Magic right now to go into an invasion. She's like 1.9 million and she still sucks because like the
Asking
power
about the-
power is so crazy in this game. Like if you're not above 2 million, you're really not even viable for end game. You could play.
No.
You're asking about the Strike Force. You were asking about the Strike Force price, and the Strike Force price of stuff is, when the game came out, it was pretty reasonable with the prices and whatnot. Then a couple years go by, and the most recent stuff they have right now is if you just want a character, it used to be that you had to unlock the character and then get several stars on them, which equates to 810 shards. Just unlocking a character is $20-$30, but to max them out is like $200. And where the game is right now, it's 50 or 60 a pop to just unlock the characters.
How much is the total price of a maxed out character, a new character for Future Fight?
Future Fight, I don't know.
Future Fight?
No, I mean, excuse me, Strike.
MSF was like MSF was like $30 a character. Doesn't get him to 3-star.
$30.
Yeah, right now it's
Justice was $50 for a 4-star.
right now the weak characters are 25 and 25 for their 2 offers when they come around, so 50.
Oh, okay. They changed that quick.
Well, how much to max the character out?
I mean, just stars. I mean, you literally can't do it when they first come out unless you're going straight ticket pool. Like in our game, those banners where you're not allowed to use tickets, you have to use crystals in our game. Those banners.
That's fine.
That's the only way that you can max one out.
That's fine, but how much would it cost? It's just RNG.
I mean, it's entire RNG, but I mean, the average would be 400 or 500. And that's just for
that's what I'm talking
just
about.
for the stars. That the stars isn't. That's like a third of the power. And
still, no, but still, that's still reasonable. Even at $1,000 for a max character, I would say is reasonable. We're talking about for MFR, we're talking about over $2,000 before the character is viable. That's crazy. Think about that, dude. That's what other game is like
we actually did some
Diablo
calculations.
Immortal. Diablo Immortal's the only thing I could, compare it to, where it comes to the prices. These, I mean,
Actually,
I get
did some
it.
calculations on maxed out MFR. If you look at DM microtransactions, when he was still doing stuff over here, he just pointed at Halfsend with his special costume and 4 nano and said, "That's 10 grand." And I had several people join my Discord saying, "Hey, is this real?" And I had several math guys kind of do the math for me. And if you just have average luck with our banners right now, if you want a full maxed nano special gear, it's about 13K.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's without spending at
only
$2,000, your Wolverine is not going to be good. That's basically what I'm saying. He's not going to be
13K
good.
is base price of 1,800 crystals per pop per 10 pull. It comes way down if you're only buying good offers.
Still, even if it's $5,000, like I said about Diablo Immortal, they're saying it's $500,000 for a maxed out character. Who cares if it's 100,000 or 500,000? The point is, it's still ridiculous. It still doesn't make sense. So even if like a full special costume costs 10K or it costs 5K, it's still crazy regardless. You know, so that's a big problem with this game. Like other games, it's not like that.
Have a house payment, you know.
I don't know, man. That's my biggest issue with this game. It's not even the lack of content or communication. It's like, because I'm looking at the bigger picture. What happens like when the Wolverine and Black Panther do drop? Everyone's excited for how long? New players come in, they make money, and you have like maybe a handful of whales who spend, and then that's it. Like, what about the rest of us who want to play as Wolverine? We're stuck at level 70 for a couple of months or level 90.
Oh, you chose to be at 70.
Yeah, dog, because what am I supposed to do? I'll hear you out. What am I supposed to do with the
Let's
character?
call it with Kim. I went straight to 120.
And then what did you do with her?
I spent like up to 200.
That's the problem. It's not even the spending, it's the price. It's the price that you have to spend. Like, you have to spend too much money, bro. We just said it. Like in other games, you spend $500, maybe $1,000 is a lot. But in this game, you have to spend. Your character's like halfway done, and you probably spend thousands. It's crazy. It's too much, bro. That's the issue with this game. It's just they don't let you farm fodder. You don't get no fodder. Now we can get, the cards out of the DZ, which is great. Hopefully there's no nano cards in the future, but what about these costumes, man? Like I got all these costumes. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna spend. I did the math. For me I would have to spend like $2,500 just for fodder on my special costume. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense.
The math came down to before they did the Dark Zone change. It took roughly 30 days, plus or minus some RNG, to get a costume up to 6-star or a card up to 6-star. Now the card up to 6-star is way cheaper. Now we need something to do with the costumes.
Right. As soon as they fix the fodder issue, then I can get excited about new characters. But until then, it's like I already know what I'm going to do. They're going to be at level 70 and just play there until I'm bored. It's unfortunate.
Like what do they lose if they make spec ops and like literally do it whenever you feel like all day thing? Yeah, you did 7-8 minutes and you got a 1-star costume. Have at it. I get my screen time as a company. I get my screen time. You get your 1-star.
Yeah, that would still.
I don't know why they don't do that. They don't exactly. That's a good question. Like, what do they lose?
They gain because what they want is screen time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just hard to pinpoint like what they're trying to do. I mean, yeah, they're trying to get money.
We run into this issue all the time. I was one of the most hyped players for Scarlet Witch. I love the character, but then it's like what to do with her. So I had fun with her at level 70, and then that was it. It's like I gotta wait 20 minutes to play again. I mean, it's the only issue, and we're constantly running into the same problem where we get hyped up and then it lasts for maybe 2-3 weeks, and then that's it. The hype is gone.
Yeah, bless y'all. So,
and this game, it has the potential to like really be good, man. It really does. Has the best graphics. Has some of the best gameplay. Well, it has the best gameplay for a Marvel IP, without a doubt. But like I said, look, I'm in here in Omega War right now because this is the end game. This is a 3D fighter. I don't care what anybody says. That's what this is. And without like normalized PvP, doesn't make sense. It makes sense from a business point of view because you get people spend crazy money for a character, but for the community, doesn't make sense. because it locks out the 80-90% of the players. Maybe the squad PvP should just be normalized. It's not going to happen, but if it did, maybe then everything would make more sense.
Like, what do you mean normalized?
Like, the character has base stats. Like, if you look at
That's
MK,
Spec Ops.
right? Mortal Kombat and Injustice on console, Sub-Zero has base stats. Like, he has like 1,200 across the board, like defense, attack, whatever. And then Scorpion has like 1,100 health, but then he has like 1,300 attack. You see what I mean? So each character has like this base number, and then that's it. It's just a naked character.
Mm-hmm.
It's like normalized. It's fair. So yeah, Scarlet Witch, she will probably still have more damage, but less HP. And then a character like Cap will have less damage and more HP, but it's still fair. It makes sense. So anybody can go in there and enjoy the character, and then the skill really becomes a thing.
You think that they
And
will
then,
do
like-
that though?
No, of course they're not gonna do that. No, of course they're not going to do that. But I feel like that is the way that at least one game mode, even if it had the worst rewards, that is something that the players could do to have fun and to be excited and to keep them hooked. Because we lose players real fast, bro. Like, I even saw in your chat the other day, someone was like, yo, I want to sell my account. Like, when I see that, it's like, damn, dog. It's crazy.
We got some not just that, there was some other ones that have been watching me for some time that they were like, hey, I just finally quit MFR.
It's unfortunate, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but then the moment a new character comes out, they'll all come right back.
Like, I'm back, guys. I'm back, everybody.
Yeah, but they don't stay, and they'll stay for like maybe a week, because like I said, they'll play that character and then they hit that paywall super early, and then that's it.
Well, I mean, the question is these players, right? What are they wanting, right? Because like we had a bunch of people say, "Oh, I want to grind. I want something to do with my time." Blah blah blah. And then we had some events where they let you grind, and then people said it was too much grind. So like, what are people wanting?
But you're telling people to grind in PvP. That's not the way to go, bro. That's not the way to go. I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on now. You know.
100.
Damn well, that's not the way to go.
You're telling
do that,
someone to
dude.
go get one shot 100 times.
No,
Right,
it wasn't
bro.
just
What?
PvP. You were able to kill
Grind, make it a
primes
vault
in the open
grind.
world. Oh, that's false as fuck. You were able to go kill primes and get the tokens, as many as you want all day.
And I'm sure those people did it.
That
but
they had with the primes was really good. I really enjoyed that. That's what this game
It was
needs
the
way
same
more
event.
of that. No, we just had one like that where you had to go in there and kill a bunch of primes.
No,
And
that's
I
what
was
he's talking
playing
about.
During the Kate Bishop event, it was you could either do 10 dimension duels or you can kill, I think it was 5 or 10 primes. But they were both repeatable, so you can either do dimension duel all day or go kill primes all day.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people. I don't think that was said a lot through the event, because I found out that primes was killable probably like a week when the event was over. So I think a lot of people was kind of in the camp like myself, and they thought that it was literally just DD grind or nothing.
This last event they had where you had to kill like all these different primes, right? That should be a regular thing. That shouldn't just be an event. That shouldn't just be once a blue moon. You should be able to go in there and farm primes nonstop. That at least will give a new Wolverine something to look forward to. Say, oh, I'm going to go farm this prime and, I don't know, get something out of it.
Yeah.
And just keep playing it, because at least
more
like
content?
that, maybe the Wolverine is weak, right? Because you're not wailing, but at least you can go fight the lower primes. You can and get carried for the harder primes, but it makes sense. because you can play the game. You have something to do. Once you reach max level in this game, that's why I say it's a 3D fighter. You have really nothing to do outside of your dailies, which they really don't matter much unless you're doing PvP. And if you don't spend, you're not going to do PvP. You can't do PvP. It's no point. Where you're going to get 20 crystals per week, you know, for being at the lowest rank, like there's no point. So what can you do outside of that? You do your blitzes. Like you said, those badges don't matter anymore. And Spec Ops, which is like the worst game mode. I mean, I can't think of anything else. Oh, the primes. Yeah, you can still go do 3, the most wanted, 3 primes. And then what, 7 targets? And then that's
yeah.
it. But then that's it. That's all Wolverine can do. And he's going to struggle in the meantime. And then that's it. Like, that's not enough. If you can go farm if you can farm primes all day, that's the fix to this whole, it's $2,000 plus thing. Because even though the character is weak and it'll take forever, that's not the point. The point is to give this illusion, this mirage of, I'm getting a little bit, like Diablo does that. I'm getting a little bit stronger every day. And players are still, playing that damn game, Diablo. Even though I got burned out and got bored of it, but players are still doing it because you do have some type of illusion. There's something to chase, in other words. In this game, there's really nothing to chase. You have to either wait for the monthly box to get a 5-star or hope that there's going to be a good event or wait for crystals to drop from the calendar and stuff like that. There's nothing to chase. Even on my free-to-play accounts, I still play them on a daily basis. I got them parked at level 70. And the only thing I do in there, dude, it takes me 10 minutes on each account. I do 2 invasions, I do 1 raid, and I do 1 dimensional duel. That's it. There's no other reason to play anything else. Because the best rewards is from the invasion, is from the raids, and I do 1 dimensional duel so I can get more out of the Omega Pass, the free pass. I'm not buying the passes in those free-to-play accounts. And that's all I do. So I basically play 4 times per day on those accounts. That's what like a new player is going to do. And he can chase the Spec Ops if he wants to try to get lucky. And you could get lucky. I got regional out of Spec Ops before. You could get lucky, but I mean, like Kiger said, what's it going to cost them if you can just get a cheap 1-star dude out of there every time you do it? I mean, that's like nothing, but it gives that illusion that it is something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You have those type of people that are willing to count pennies and all that, and it is what it is. It's better than nothing. Someone like me will get burned out of doing that and say, nah, this ain't worth my time. But I'm not looking at it from my point of view. I'm looking at it as a whole, like from playing other mobile games. You have to be able to grind or chase something, bro. It's not just about spending. And if it is, it shouldn't be over $2,000. That's too much money. Imagine for people overseas, $2,000, dude, in Mexico, $2,000 is like 3 months' salary. Imagine the players that are in India, $2,000. Oh man, it's unrealistic.
That's true, because it doesn't, the price doesn't change over there, right? For like in other countries, it stays the same. So if another country's dollar's worth less, so they're gonna have to spend more, way more.
Well, 20 times.
Tyler is a great example of that. He talks about how much the offers are for him. So like our $45 offer is 70 something for him.
Yeah, Juicy says the same.
Canadian money.
Yeah, Juicy in the same boat.
Yeah.
It's just the prices are too much. I feel like the prices for the companion boxes were fair at 45. Maybe some disagree. I would say keep the $9 price. The one you said, the Loki for $9. They should always have that available and the $45 available. Both of them available to satisfy both players.
The $9 get your 3-star and a couple selectors is. I mean, that's baby food, right? Like that's what the little spenders want, and then the big boy spenders want the 45.
Yeah, they need to do that with all. They also need to do that with costumes. That's the thing. It's not just companion. If they did that with costumes too, it would like significantly reduce the price of a character. So then it would make sense that when the Wolverine drops, you have a lot of people spending. Not just a small percentage, and then they take Wolverine to 130 or 120 or whatever, and then that's it. They don't play him no more. Like that's what happened with Wanda. That's what happened with Magic. That's what happens with every new character. The majority, they take them to max level, and they're just on their main.
Especially now with Pegasus base, right?
Yeah.
You can just set it and forget it and have it at 120 before you know it.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's so important when these new players come in, us as content creators have to tell them, the whole play all the characters, because as you progress, they actually do give you a fuck ton of stuff on your first go through on things.
Yeah, but
especially when the anniversary
I would
comes
still recommend the level 70 for a new player. He'll have more fun keeping one character, his like main character, parked at level 70. Dude, I beat level 120 players on my level 70 Magic.
Well, let's say you want to go down that road, right, and do the level 70 Omega War stuff. That's cool. But like, let's say, I think you said you're doing Spider-Man right now, right?
Well, I got multiple accounts. My thing is keep your main at 70. Keep your favorite character at 70, and then take the rest.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
If you want to do the 70 thing, then sure. And then you get all the first time rewards of everything else going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the end game, bro, your end game is going to be Omega War, man. It's what you're going to spend most of your time.
Yeah, my thing is just, what are you buying in the Omega War shop right now?
No, nothing, but I mean, the game, it's the game mode. It's the best game mode. It's just the gap is...
It's laggy as fuck.
Not for me. I've barely had any lag in this game. Right now, my ping is at 136. It's not even like at 99 or anything, but it runs smooth on the iPad Pro.
That's what I was thinking. I think it's because I play on the iPad. Because people's like, oh, it's lagging. I never experienced lag or getting kicked out of like Omega Wars, like Alliance Omega Wars.
I had hours of footage on mobile and on PC of that happening.
Oh, okay.
No, I believe it, because in my Alliance, they complain about that a lot. Oh, I just got kicked. It just crashed during the Alliance wars. It happened to me once, but yeah, it's happened to players plenty of times. I think that might be an Android thing. I don't think like specifically on the iPad Pro, this game is very good. Like it runs so good on the iPad Pro. That's
like on my phone.
I give it.
I have one of the top tier. I have one of the top tier phones. Like I have a setting where I can give myself a 120 refresh rate. Got all these gaming modes and shit. And so, like, I can have it effectively be a computer in my hands, but still have lag issues in Omega War specifically.
Is it Android?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, it's not about your phone. It's more about the system. Like, mobile games in general, supposedly they make them on iOS and then they just port them to Android or something like that. So the game, like the iOS system, is always kind of a smoother experience for gaming.
Prioritize.
Yeah,
prioritize iOS.
So is that why the iPad is the only one that lets you play in ProMotion?
No, it's not. The iPad lets you play in Pro because of the hardware. It's very good M1 chip, but it's more like CJ said. When they make a mobile game, it's prioritized on iOS because I guess it's easier to work on. Think of the Android as more of a port, like BlueStacks and LD Player. It's more ported, where the game is almost like catered to working on the iOS system for some reason. So I think that's
the
the
first
issue.
I've heard that theory.
Nah, it was like that in Injustice. The same thing happened. Like there was a lot of technical issues on Android and everything was running smooth on iOS.
What my theory was the different servers, because like if I match up against someone who's on my server Hydra, there's nothing that runs like butter. But if I match up against someone from New Stark City or your server,
In Omega Flight.
I think the game is very polished. I know some people say it's buggy, this and that. The only real bugs that I encountered in this game was like damage bugs, like Unibeam not doing any damage. I know Storm didn't do damage with some of her skills at launch, stuff like that. But in general, I maybe fell through the map once or twice. I mean, yesterday Mephisto was hiding behind the wall or something. That was the first time I've seen that happen. And when you play, there is a bug right now where if you play, where you fight Hela in Battle Challenge, if you do a skill with Iron Man, I think it's the carpet bombing skill, he gets like stuck on the ceiling. You could go down, like if you press the thing, he'll fall down, but he is stuck up there.
Yeah.
Where he can't use skills, that they can't hit him. Kind of funny. But overall, the game it's technically flawed, but not really. Compared to these other mobile games, the game is super polished, in my opinion. It's not the problem, bro. The problem is the prices. That's why they can't keep players. That's even why whales quit, because they bleed even the whales out. They're like, damn, I already spent $5,000, $10,000. Like now they spend another $1,000. Like people send me DMs. Oh, your special costume. Why don't you finish your special costume? I have the pieces there. I'm like, I'm not gonna spend another $2,500 for fodder. Are you guys crazy? Like for what? So I can go from rank 10 to rank 7? Like, get out of here. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It really is, man. And since I'm not craving that dopamine no more, like, I'm good.
What do you think?
Look, I'm willing to buy the companion boxes. I'm willing to pay
those are good deals.
Yeah.
Those are the best. We need more deals like that.
Yes, it's just got to make sense to me, bro. It's got to kind of make some sense. Am I going to really get a big boost out of this? Or if it's a couple $100, which is fine. Or if it's a couple thousand, which is ridiculous at this point. I already spend too much. Like, no. And I'm sure a lot of players fall in that category where they're willing to spend a couple $100, but then when you say 2,000, they're like, hell no. You know what I mean? Like, hell to the no. No CJ's like that.
Okay, what do you think about grouping up in Omega War? Do you think that should be taken away?
That's fine.
You think it's fine to group up?
Yeah,
take it away.
I'm not gonna lie. Like it was a 1v5 the other day. I just got steamrolled. We ended up with less than 100 points to like 5,000. So I get it. It's super unbalanced. It's not fun, but
take it away.
They just need to add this PvP squad needs to be normalized. That's it. Or if anything, only badges. Use only badges, and that's it. I know the whales that spend for multiple characters will hate that, but I'm looking at the big picture. But see, Netmarvel's not looking at the 90% of the player base. They're looking at that 10% that's going to keep spending.
I mean, yeah, they're paying for the game at that point, right? Like they're paying for the game to stay open.
Yeah, and I understand that. I'm just saying, like in general, to keep Because eventually what is going to happen though, right, is that 10% is going to gradually decrease in time. It's just inevitable. It's not going to increase. They're not going to gain more whales, right? They're going to gain more spenders with new characters for sure, but we're talking about the whales that are constantly dumping thousands of dollars in this game. No, eventually, we're already seeing it. Like Org left, Captain Ireland left. We already see it. It's a decrease in time. It's a mortality quit. This is a common thing for whales to eventually get burnt out or just decide that enough is enough. You know what I mean? So they have to. There has to be a plan B, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm sure Nep and what's his face, Dragon's Blood has us paid throughout the end of the year, at least.
Yeah, I get that, but still. But see, those guys are gonna spend regardless. Even if they had a normalized PvP mode, all you have to do is give them something to spend on, and they're gonna spend. Like the SQAUD, for instance. A new strong companion, for instance. I don't know. But if they increase the gap too much, then that's also another problem.
And do you think the squad battles, is it going to be just a couple? You choose a couple of your squad members? Or is it going to be the whole squad?
No, not the whole squad. No way. I think it might be 3v3, maybe 4v4.
I mean, in my head, I thought there's no way Alliance Raid would be your whole squad, but here we are.
Wait, the Alliance Raid's only like, what, 16? It goes up to 16?
No, I'm saying that you can do your 10 characters a day. That's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe you can play your whole squad, but not at the same time.
Yeah. I think that they're going to also add a feature where if you pair up a certain, like, if it's just 3, right? And if you, let's just say Iron Man, Captain America, and Spider-Man, if you pick those 3, there's like a little buff for a certain type of thing. So it's going to make, instead of that way, not everybody can just pick their 3. If you want to be good, you have to get like Doctor Strange also in there as well. So you have to build up all your guys.
I hope it's not like that.
Oh, I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised if they did make it like that.
That would be terrible, bro. Even for the whales, like you said, because what if someone, then they're going to have, well, not really, because they could just spend gold.
Yeah. Yeah, we never know with Net Marvel.
But you're right. We might get Wolverine in like 2 weeks. It wouldn't shock me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just the whole Savage Land coming out. And then Danny over here dropping these little hints. I mean, it's pointing a clear picture at Wolverine. Last time Danny was teasing, it was pointing a clear picture at Scarlet Witch, but I kept saying, like, no, I think it's still leading towards Deadpool. He wants to he's trying to lead us the wrong way. It's because it came out on April Fool's, and there was no thing about Deadpool on April Fool's Day, which is Deadpool Day. That would be nice, though, getting Wolverine now, and then Black Panther when Wakanda Forever comes out. The question is, though, is Savage Land, when it comes out, is it going to be a part 1 and then later on we're going to get the other half of Savage Land, or is this expansion going to be maybe like just one whole big expansion?
But well, if you said you're going to have Black Panther and then Wolverine, it would make more sense part 1 with Wolverine and part 2 with Black Panther. Black Panther was in Savage Lands in the comics.
Yeah. What if part 1 was Savage Land, part 2 was Wakanda region?
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
You know why I think that's not gonna happen? Because Storm has a non-regional gear that's Wakanda. I think it's a Queen of Wakanda outfit. That's a non-regional. If they were planning on bringing a Wakanda region, they wouldn't have Storm have that outfit.
They just have to make the companions care about your character again. I mean, I'm so disappointed that we had the one, right, Mordo, and that cares about what character you're using, and then like, where's the rest, right? Like, I mean, we have the new ones, right? Why doesn't like when Vision, when what's her face, Scarlet Witch came out? Why wasn't it a bonus with Vision? I guess because of the movie, but then why isn't it a bonus with Wong? She was with Wong in the movie, right? I don't know.
But didn't they get a lot of hate because of that? Because they were only basically really good with just you had to use it with that one hero.
There's going to be literally no matter what you add in the game, someone's going to hate it.
That's true. Can I have some? What are you all smoking? We ain't getting two guys that close together. Come on, man. You never know, man. You never know.
Why I say there's no Wakanda is because Savage Lands, they've been working on Savage Lands for over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
They already had a lot of Savage Lands done some Savage Lands done at launch. So that was like a year ago, and they're still not here. So imagine, Wakanda will be too similar to Savage Lands, right? And it takes them so long, obviously, to come out with a new region. So the next region is going to be something way different. And it's probably not going to happen for a very long time, like probably another year.
Yeah. So for year 2, we're only going to get basically one region, and that's going to be Savage Land?
No, I say that's year 1. I say that's going to happen within 2 weeks.
Also, Savage Land is still part of year 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where we got 2 regions. But these regions, I feel like they've been worked on for a while now. You know what I mean? It's not like working from scratch. Where the next one, they'll probably have to work on it from scratch. So if it's something big, it's going to take them forever.
Is DZ still on fire?
No. The beef is over. I'm telling you, man, I'm not a bully, dude. If you leave me alone, I would leave you alone.
No,
I love going in there. Don't get me wrong. I love.
Oh, let your last know I'm coming in tonight.
I was talking about the lava map.
No,
the server leader wants to come in and show that he's the server leader.
I love the PvP, but I know like there's a lot of players. They hate me because I go in there and kill them. And the thing is, what they don't understand is I'm targeting somebody, but there's 30 red dots. So it's like the weakest player, the player with the lowest health is the one who suffers, even though he's not the one on the hit list. And because of that, like, that's the thing. That's why I don't do it. It just leaves a bad taste in their mouth.
If you have beef with a guy, why don't you guys just take it to sparring court?
I tried that, but it's like, you already know, like, this game, players would try to get you, like, there's no fair play in this game. There's only someone would agree to something like that if they have an advantage.
It blew my mind. Some servers do that. I mean, Frozen Peaks and a couple of these other regions are doing it that way, where it's like, hey, you know, it's that alliance's turn, and they do the top like 10 to 14 alliances, and each one they go off clockwork. Like, hey, 9 o'clock is your time to 9:30. Then it's the next guy.
Maybe they're more even. It's evenly matched. Because if somebody has a clear advantage that they're stronger, they're going to win, you might get a 1 or 2 matches, and then that's it. It'll never happen again.
And then you have other servers which are way, way different. You have some other servers where when we had the crystals in the Dark Zone, the Alliance would kill all the primes on Channel 1, swap to Channel 2, kill all the primes, swap to Channel 3, kill all the primes, jump out, wait the 15 minutes for the respawn timer, kill all the primes across all 3 zones again, and then no one ever got crystals.
I have fun doing PVE and DZ too, though. I'm not gonna lie. I have fun doing both.
They need to bring back double XP. I'm tired of chasing people.
They need to bring back the crystals, man. That was a big kick in the balls. That's why I said the whole update is a 4 out of 10 because they removed the best rewards. That was the best rewards in the entire game. The best rewards
only
in the
the
whole
top-
game gone. No,
Only the
no.
top X amount of people were getting it.
No, that's not true. If you're a smart player, we had weak players getting 200 crystals per day. They just go in there with their friends, and then their friends could leave. You see what I'm saying?
On
Like,
some servers, yes, but a lot of other servers are doing the exact opposite. It depends on what server you're on.
but why? You can go in at different times. It's not like you're obligated to go in when everybody's in there. And there was
No,
multiple
but if a
channels.
specific alliance wants to take over all the primes, because it's only the 5-hour time slot, right? 7 p.m. to midnight. So if one big alliance decides, hey, we're going to kill all the primes, no one gets crystals. It really just depends on what server you're on. I can show you footage of this literally happening.
But I think there's more than enough primes. No, because I guess you said there's only the player wants like rank 1. He doesn't want rank 3 rewards. All right, I could see that happening then.
Why don't they just add
it wasn't
crystals
like that
to
on
the Dark Zone shop?
It wasn't like that in
It
Omega
should-
Flight.
There you go. I mean, like on Omega Flight, sure, on Frozen Peaks, it was like the best of the best. But on some other servers, it was dog shit. If they dropped it to like 50 or whatever, and everyone who hit it got it, awesome. Everyone gets it. Or if they add it to like if they put it in the shop, right? If they make it so like here's the free crystals, like they do with the membership points. You exchange Dark Zone points for the crystals. I mean, it kind of equates to the same thing, right? Get the points however you want to get it, and then exchange it for what you want.
Well, no matter how you cut this cake, it was still the best rewards in the game. Because even if it was only X amount of players able to do it, it's still the best rewards in the game. It's the least amount of
I mean, I
effort.
agree.
It takes you 5 minutes total, and you get 1,400 crystals per day. You can't do that in any other game mode.
What if they added in the Omega shop? So you can use your Dark Zone tokens. I mean, in the Dark Zone shop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if it was the same math, like the value of at least 1,000, maybe lose 40% value, but at least 1,000 crystals per week for everybody. Yeah, fine.
And then you're also getting all the Omega card stuff.
Fine. And yeah, the update, I would agree and say, yeah, it's a 7 or 8 out of 10. But because of the best rewards are gone, no, for me, it's a 4 out of 10. Bad. And I enjoyed the update. I think for me, it was good because I got way stronger with the companions. But looking at the big picture, no, man, is 1 step forward and 3 steps backwards. They took away the best rewards in the game. That's how I'm looking at it.
If you go right here, take the right. It's up the corner.
These just bring back double XP. Call it a day. That's all I want.
Bring back the crystals.
Yeah, just make it 24 hours. I mean, make it 24 hours. You pick what 30 minutes you want to go in, you're done.
People are going in there for free, killing primes. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I'm not gonna lie. There's like, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna kill all these guys because some of our guys are missing out. They're like, no, don't do that. That we don't.
Yeah, but what if someone works an afternoon shift or night shift and they literally can't ever do Dark Zone? Then does it matter if it has good rewards or not? If you can never go in?
There's like 4 randoms in there eating with us every night. I'm like, I'm gonna kill these guys. They're like, no. So I'm like, yeah, I invite them to my party.
I do it one time. I don't care. I need the PvP and the nerf day.
I would go in there, Rob, but you know, man, it's bananas. It's too much, bro. It's the world chat that makes it bad. It wouldn't be bad if there was nothing in the world. If there's no world chat, I would be in there every single night for the rest of my life doing PvP and just posting videos with music, no talking or nothing. But the world chat is what makes things personal. You know what I mean? Oh, you're trash. You're garbage. Oh, this, and then that's it. You're just gaslighting the community, but with this whole world chat thing, that's why I'm just like, I'm good off of it, bro. It's too much.
Just not
Shouldn't-
worth it.
Well, that's one way to engage the community, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be like that, bro. So I'm good. I'm good with it, bro. I don't got beef with nobody. Just leave me alone, and I won't bother nobody. And it's like when they poke at me, I like it. That's what people don't. Yeah, I get mad, but I like it. You know, it's weird because it gives me a reason. It's like I don't want to do it, but you kind of like making me a monster. Spider-Man is strong as hell, man. I love this character. I'm not switching to Scarlet Witch.
Spider-Man or Iron Man?
Spider-Man, bro.
Spider-Man.
Screw Iron Man. Man, I've been beating the majority of the Rise of the East Iron Mans. And I'm not even maxed out yet. I'm not even done yet with my specialization.
Mhm.
Spin Blade is super scripted and easy to dodge.
It doesn't do damage. That's the problem. It'll bleed you, right? So then, yeah, you can get the damage afterwards, but it's not like a spider swing, man. That move right there is bananas, bro. And his cooldowns,
It's like a dump truck.
Yeah.
the Spider-Man's cooldowns are crazy.
Makes no sense.
I love them.
That's a good accuracy just for one character. Man, come on.
Nah, I feel you. I was on the receiving end for a while, and I was like, man, you can't beat them. Join them.
Well, during I don't know if I'm sure you remember, Rob. During beta, we had Remen X, who Captain America built 70% dodge, and he was a problem for a lot of people.
He was a dodge cap, defense and dodge. Like what was chaotic?
Iron Man was like that too. My Iron Man had like 70% dodge was a problem, but then everybody started building accuracy. Dodge was the meta back then. That's why.
It was. Everybody was trying to get dodge.
Yep. I brought back the meta on Omega Flight. I seen everybody had no accuracy. I said, oh, all right. I already know what to do. I started with Magic. She had like 70%. And then I'm like, nah, screw Magic. I'm just going to finally switch. I mean, I was going to main Spider-Man, to be honest. I talked about it a year ago. He was going to be my main character that I was going to spend the most money on. But I don't know why I didn't do it.
I
There's
think
some,
I
funny
think you
DD builds
tried
right
for a
now.
little bit. They went back to somebody else.
There's some funny
gonna
DD
name
stuff going on where the Captain America guard bricks you, uses the Spider-Man companion, and the companion webs you up.
Oh yeah, I received that.
Oh my god. Spider-Man
Even
Nerf
though
incoming.
like we kind of have like the best of the best are kind of solidified, people are still trying shit. I like it.
Yeah. That's always good.
Spider-Hulk is broken, though.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
It's
Double
totally
Taunt.
broken. And
Spider-Man, Captain America, and Strange can do it.
You're a Dark Domain, right, Godslave?
Yep.
Damn.
And I'm beating special costumes.
You got the triple dodge on your gauntlet?
Yep.
Nice. That's the way to do it. I think I'm still eyeing Scarlet Witch, but we'll see how it goes.
I think you'll enjoy Scarlet Witch more than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, as
'Cause
a
Spider-Man, you
shameless
do need-
plug,
I think you do
shameless
need more
plug, I
for
just
Spider-Man. Like, he has to be min-maxed more than Scarlet Witch for him to be real strong.
Scarlet Witch has been min-max as well in stamina and cooldown department.
I just put out my Scarlet Witch infographic.
Yeah, but
last night.
Spider-Man needs the cooldown and the dodge. And you kind of need accuracy, too, to fight against another Spider-Man.
What about stamina recovery? You don't really need that on.
I got 2 rolls of stamina, 2 rolls of cooldown.
Okay.
One ultimate on Spider-Man, and my cooldowns are stupid, bro. It's like nothing but skills nonstop.
That's the same rules I have on my
Which-
boots.
Which eats through stamina like cupcakes, because like has the same spec that Iron Man does, that does bonus damage but more stamina cost, but does not have the recycling spec that gives you stamina back. So you have to have a fuck ton of stamina.
Yeah, Iron Man and Scarlet Witch, they eat a lot of stamina for sure. Iron Man needs a buff, man. I'm not gonna lie. They nerfed him to the ground, bro.
Iron Man?
think that character's trash, bro.
Iron Man?
Yeah, man.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I beat already 6 Rise of the East players that are stronger than me
Maybe
with a dark domain Spider-Man. I mean,
maybe they went that good. Iron Man's ridiculous.
nah.
Iron Man still has a spot in Omega War.
Yeah. No, in Omega War and Alliance War, he's still a monster, and he's still good at PVE. He's not trash. Let me take that back. He's a good character. He's just not. He's what they say. Like, he's good at everything, but he's
Universal?
a jack of all trades, but a master at none. That's what he is.
Like a Jericho?
He's a jack of all trades, but a master at none. That's exactly what he is. But for DD, he's like rank 5 in Dimensional Duel. CM is better than him. In DD.
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna put CM there.
Yes, I
You're not
am.
gonna put
Yes, I
CM
am.
there.
Yes, I am.
You're not gonna put CM there. CM
I
lose.
lose to three CM players, and I lose to those players as Spider-Man or as Iron Man. I lose to 3 CM players, and they're not wearing
Critical,
regional.
Gabriel.
Yeah, and Aaron's, and they're not wearing special
Oh,
costumes.
he's still around?
Yeah, but then you're gonna tell me I beat 6 Rise of the East players that are wearing special costumes with Iron Man, but I can't even beat a regular CM who's a free to play? Get out of here. That character is underrated. CM is, if you're a good player, CM is still way better than Iron Man.
I have no trouble against CM.
See,
CM
if you're a good player,
But you guys are
CM
also
is
playing
better.
different characters, right?
He is better than Iron Man in Dimensional Duel. I'm not saying in any other game mode, but in Dimensional Duel, this is a fact. She is better. She is better. There's no way it's not a fluke. I lose like every single time against that character, and I lose by a lot. Except Critical.
I mean,
Critical sometimes it's clutch.
Could it be the character that you guys are playing? Because like you're playing Spider-Man, he's playing Scarlet Witch.
No,
Or-
because I had the same problem as Iron Man, who is kind of the opposite of
Because
Spider-Man.
I think the hierarchy right now is in Dimension Duel is like Captain America kills everything but gets killed by Spider-Man.
Nah, he doesn't. I beat a steampunk Cap one time, but the strong Caps, I mean, I think I got one shot today by Cap, bro. Cap is
Yeah,
like,
I'm saying Cap kills a bunch of shit, but I mean a perfectly played Spider-Man eats him for lunch.
at the same power. If all the character, I can't even imagine a CM being as strong as these Captain Americas and these Eyes of Osiris Spider-Mans. Because these CMs that I lose to, that's what I'm saying. She's so strong. They're not special costumes, bro. Can you imagine a 2.9 million CM? I mean, I've been saying this. I don't think much has changed. They say they nerfed her to the ground. I don't see it. No way.
Because she's able to take damage now.
I don't see
Well,
it. I
they
think-
just gave CM a decent buff with the range of her skills and such, and I'm in DMs with a critical right now to see what's going on with CM.
Before they were not able to take damage. Now they're able to take damage pretty much. That's the difference.
Well, I guess. Well, they buffed her, so now she's better than Iron Man and DD for sure.
I wasn't expecting
Because
that.
I played her for like a month when there was a half price gold, and the biggest issue I ran into was like if I throw out my beam, not the beam that tracks you, but there's several other skills. If I throw out my skill, and you lazily move to the right, I miss.
Now her skills, I think, are faster and they have
They're
more
wider,
range.
which is the big thing. Yeah.
That is huge in this game. That's what makes Iron Man trash, by the way, in my opinion, for DD. Not trash as a whole, but in DD, the reason why I put him as like rank 5 is for that one reason. You cannot use a skill until you're up close. So all Spider-Man got to do, or other characters got to do, is just close the gap. Move away from him and he's useless. He can't do anything. He has to get close to you in order to use a skill. And by then, boom, there's a web swing and half his health is gone. Like, his only thing is the carpet bombing and the spin blades. That's his only, that's it. One trick pony, can't do anything else. But if you know how to space him, and if he's there, you're distracted by Hulk, he's a low-hanging fruit, bro. He's easy to beat as Spider-Man. Super easy.
I mean, I'd be cool
There's
with
an endgame.
Iron Man getting buffed as long as they fix the fucking instant damage
Well,
on
there's
several of these
There's
characters.
an game Iron Man player, right, with Rise of the East, that every time he beats me, his HP is like at 1 to 5% HP. Like, he's down to nothing. And he's fully maxed out Rise of the East. He's like on a rank 1. He has the 4% advantage of me. My Spider-Man specialization and potential's not even done. I know once my Spider-Man is done, I'll be able to beat him too. And that'll be 7 Rise of the East. I got Mamba down to 1%. I only fought him one time. He's down
Have
to 1%.
you guys seen the 4 million power Strange?
What?
Yeah, I've
What
seen that.
what server is that?
You ain't
one
seen it,
of
Rob?
the one of the Asian servers.
Oh my god!
I mean,
Is it $4 million strange? I mean, 4 million power levels strange.
Yeah, he's got like 67,000 attack or 70,000 attack or something
Let me see
crazy.
if I can post in my Discord so they could well.
Wow.
Yeah.
it's been being passed a lot in the last week or so.
That is insane. $4 mil power level.
Let me see if I'll post it on your server. I have the picture here. He has 71,000 attack.
Yeah, because
Good Lord.
it's so weird because his spec just gives you base attack, which goes to your base stats, just like Captain America and Magic, but you don't have to do the convoluted build this stat to get that stat. It's just flat. Here's your attack.
So does he just have like fake power, like just a whole bunch of attack?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I need 2,000 attack.
Check the chat. I just posted it. Oh, no, I put it on the wrong one. I put it on Future Fight chat.
Yep, this is the guy. SQAUD 467. 4.1 million power.
Why would he do that? Too much power.
Crazy, right? This guy probably one-shot the majority of us.
I want to see how much, if he has Icarus, how much the Oops gonna one shot.
I mean, if he has a fully built Icarus with the Nano 4, 5, and 6, that's 6,000% damage on his 72k attack.
Actually, the dash my one shot before the laser beam.
That's gonna dick punch Cole and
A dick punch.
is done. One Punch Man.
That Doctor Strange.
Because
4
when you
mil.
summon Icarus, the first thing he does is punch. He punches straight through and then he does the laser.
Look at this
My
Strange.
thing
That is
is-
insane.
Rob, even more than Icarus, how would his mighty Thor do in Omega War?
Oh, it's gonna clean the map. He probably cleans the map in that last Omega War. Wait every 40 seconds and just clean the map.
Drops that mighty Thor and just done.
$4 million power. Doctor Strange.
I want
Ain't
to
that
fight
so
that
sad?
Doctor Strange.
You want to fight him?
I want to fight that Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
For
One,
reference,
one
our North America spenders, if they fluff, they're at like 3.5.
Actually, let me check.
But why fluff though? Like I feel like let's just say I fluff and I pass and I go over 2 mil. I'm still trying to get 2 mil, by the way. If I go over 2 mil,
so you can show people your EP-ness, right?
I know. But
Yeah.
then if I lose, if I lose to somebody that's like 1.3, it's gonna hurt more. It's gonna be like,
I am.
'cause you know that person's gonna be like, yeah, I just took you out and I'm only 1.3 mil, and I'm gonna be like, shut up.
It's Santa Claus 3.3 Doctor Strange.
But he doesn't fluff.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't care about that. He just wanna one shot things pretty much.
Yeah.
Nep over here is like if he fluffs, he's at 3.5. I expect Yags to also be at 3.5, 3.6. I mean that's 500k more than our biggest whales.
Yeah, he's
The badges is the biggest thing here, bro. The badges, like
an
my
invasion.
badge. Yeah, my badge with the 4 attack rolls like 350k or something stupid like that, and it's not even
No,
a
I
plus.
mean
5.
I picked up a 105 badge that had 3 attack rolls, and it said with no cores in it, it was better than my Thanos +4 badge.
Yeah, those
power-wise.
badges, game changer, bro.
Power is just calculated way too weird.
It is. So like in his server, is he like taking that #1 spot?
Oh, definitely. That's pretty much 2 characters.
Yeah. Wow. That's 2 of my mains.
Just by looking, I could just say he has Moon Knight, he has Mighty Thor, attack, something with a tusk with attack, probably K Bishop, all attack companions.
Okay. So he was on a mission then. So he was on a mission just to hit that 4 mil. So
I would hate to see a Spider-Man like that.
Yeah.
4 million Spider-Man, forget about it. Nobody's beating him.
But what if it's 4 million Spider-Man with just focusing on attack? And he's lacking in critical damage, lacking in critical rate, everything else, because he focused on just getting red cores and only companions that give you attack.
Still, it'll be enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be enough. That's a lot of, dude, that's 71,000 attack.
So
remember there's RNG when it comes to the critical damage anyways, because of the high and low numbers, the max damage rate. So you're not getting like this number all the time. Like the number, max damage rate number, that's another problem I had with this game. When you test things, the numbers are all over the place.
Mhm.
And if you look at the highest number versus the lowest number, it's almost like a critical damage multiplier in itself. You know, it's like 100K, 150K different, just the max damage. So that's a lot. That's a huge. When you're doing 400K versus 550K, that's massive number. That's a big difference. So that's why I said the just raw attack works because of that. You're going to have high numbers and low numbers anyways.
So what's better, a total damage or max damage rate?
I think total damage is better.
Okay.
Total damage is better. Total above max damage rate.
Because max damage rate is also RNG related.
If you have 100, it's pretty much cap.
It reaches 100?
Yeah, I think isn't 100 cap? Or am I wrong?
I don't know. I thought 75 was cap, but I don't know.
Hold on, give me a second. I'll check.
Because I know Scarlet Witch gets like 60% from the specialization or something really
Yeah.
high.
That's what I use.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So is this Doctor Strange? This guy, does he hold the title for the most powerful in all of the servers?
Looks like it.
I've never heard about a 4 mil. I've only heard
He's the
about.
strongest character I've seen.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm on like every server.
He's squad rank 467. All his, Chavez, Moon Knight, Kate Bishop, Hulk for the HP.
What is Dragon at right now?
His badges are all 7 attack. Is this a fluff number? This doesn't look like a fluff number. Hold on, wait a minute.
What'd you find?
I'm about to check dimension though. It's the best way to check.
Yeah, true.
They should let us check the detailed stats to see how much crit damage percentage and
No.
No?
No. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do it.
Yes and no. It's yes and no.
No.
Why not?
No, that's too much.
Some people wanna
Bro,
stop
people
something at
copy,
all.
man. People copy too much, bro. Like, we want to have some type of uniqueness here. I don't want people copy exact same builds for everybody. Then you just go to the leaderboards and say, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna just, cookie cutter." No, I don't want nobody to see my numbers. Let them guess. You have that problem in Diablo Immortal. They show you everything. It's like, nah, man, it's too much information. They shouldn't even be showing how much players spend. It's a bad thing.
Dragon's Blood is at 3.8. That's not that far.
Yeah, it is. When you're at that ceiling, it is. He already has. There's very little room for growth. His squad are almost maxed, which is where he's going to get the most growth at squad 500 because he has nothing but 6-star cores, right? All his cards are 7 out of 7. His
The only thing to really do is do rolls for attack, but I mean that hurts you. The only thing that helps you is for the fluff.
But what if he's
I
one?
don't think Dragon's Blood companions are finished. Well, they're finished, but they don't have like the best rolls on them because that makes a.
I mean, you can have a 5x helmet, 5x attack helmet and chest, and you'll have a fuck ton of power, but it's not going to do much, right?
At that level, it will.
He runs around 3.8 in dimension though.
Nah, if you have 70,000 attack, bro, even if you don't have no crit rate or crit damage, you're still gonna freaking be melting people, bro. That's a lot of attack.
All his Omega cards are 7. All his companions are nano. With the special bonus, Transcendence.
I got 36k attack right now, and my Spider-Man's freaking strong. Imagine 71,000 attack, dude. That's come on. That's
71,000 attack.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's like he's like twice as strong as the majority of the player base.
Yeah,
Just
he's
on
gonna
the attack. Yeah, but like you said, if he just dropped an attack companion, it's GG's, bro. An Icarus, done.
Good God, man. That is insane.
But now if he faced another player who was like the same thing with the max cards, max companions, 6-star cores, and that player was min-max with crit rate, crit damage, yeah, that player will beat him.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not a lot of guys like that, you know?
Because I haven't hit 2 mil yet. I'm almost there. I'm like 50,000 away from hitting 2 mil, but I've been just min-maxing
Get some nano.
and nanoing my I'm like
Companions, bro. Focus on your companions. It's the best bang for your buck.
Yep. I bought all those packs. That gave me the biggest increase.
Yep, same. I went from like 1.9 to 2.4 with the badges and the
Oh, wow.
companions.
That's
I just
a big
hate
bump. I think I went from like 1.4.
He's on the rap server, so I remember that next time.
Damn. Yeah, I was like at 1.4, almost 1.5. Now I'm almost at 2 mil. So that companion really gave me a nice boost.
I want to finish my companions next update.
Hopefully
If they give us those boxes.
yeah,
again.
I know. I want to see. Look at the companion. See who gives the boxes like that. I mean,
I want a nano. I won't buy a costume at all, apart from the 3,000 crystals. That's the only one I bought. Still waiting.
oh, the 3,000 crystal banner.
Oh yeah, it was just way better for me.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I got all those, and
Yeah.
I loved it. I got exactly what I wanted because I wanted fodder. So I knew what I was getting.
And I was able to transmit my other gear to other characters for Alliance Raid.
Mm-hmm. Which companion packs did you buy? The 44. It was like a bundle. It was a $45 bundle.
For 2-star bundle.
Yeah.
Select the times 21.
And I bought all 5 of them.
It was $225 for 1,500 shards, not including the
Other shit.
the main character shard.
Yeah, I maxed out a bunch of companion.
Well, even then, you still you got 30 companion books, XP books for each of those. So 30 times 5, 150 of those books, which isn't nothing.
I think I maxed out K Bishop, Transcendence, maxed out Mighty Thor. I maxed out everything.
There's a guy on my Discord that has a maxed out Mighty Thor with 15 out of 15 on all 6 rerolls with grade 5 or higher on the special effects on the bottom.
That's gonna one shot.
He says he's getting roughly 20.
Hulk like that.
Thor herself is getting 20 plus kills in Omega War.
Just put Mighty Thor on manual and just one shot people and walk away.
And that guy's on the Asgard server, which is one of the EU ones.
I might do her. I don't know. I'm doing Hulk, Moon Knight, Athena, and I don't know about the 4th one. I'm gonna wait, but the 4th one I'm gonna go all in too. I'm gonna go all in for Hulk, and then on the 4th one, and that's it. That's it for me. I'm going free to play after that.
Buff up that Punisher for PvE.
Nah, I use Athena. She's fine. I don't even care about PvE content. I do PvE content with like 6% supervillain damage. I don't care.
And then drop a Mighty Thor on OWs.
Yeah, or a better companion in the future.
I am a little upset that the last couple have been attack percent and something else, but I'm also scared because we've had several that have attack percent as their 5 or 6 slot star slot, but they've all been 4.5%, whereas Mighty Thor is 4.95%. So we already got some creep going on.
The next one, collection bonus, will probably be flame damage increase, some nonsense like that.
I'm thinking. I think the best companion is gonna have attack and crit damage.
What companions have
And a
attack and crit
crazy
damage right now?
skill.
We have defense percent crit damage on Thina.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have attack and crit damage yet.
Nah. That's
The closest we have is attack, defense, pierce with Kate Bishop.
Man, that's good. But attack and crit damage is even better. It's coming with a crazy skill too.
I mean,
Valkyrie.
we don't have any. The only crit rate one that we have is a rare.
Damn. You know what I also realized? This Doctor Strange 4 mil is squad rank is 467.
He's 400. He's 468 when I just checked.
Oh, it's still going up right now.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's 7% attack for that squad, bro. That's a lot.
He get a bunch of total damage. He's probably one-shot dogs on boss.
Damn.
Rotation.
Man, we're melting the DZ bosses in like no lie, bro, like 3 seconds.
No, this Doctor Strange is real, Logan. It's real. Dragon's Blood has a 4 mil storm. I just saw that in the chat.
I bet Nep is on Captain America today. Today's Friday. I don't want to fight that Captain America nonsense.
Well, let me see. At Dragon's Blood. Let me just ask the source.
Yeah. Ask him to see like that. Is there Storm at 4 million? Who knows? Maybe Storm has like one of his ults. They're
let me run into his server and check.
Storm has the potential to be higher than Strange because her potential, she has so much attack.
Attack, defense, HP helps.
Ah, okay.
Well, remember, Strange's spec is 25% attack, which is nothing to sniff at.
Oh, he said 3.9 magic.
Hey, Kyger.
The magic has the boost. What's up?
Daniel says, what does total damage do?
It's damage across all the board. So why total damage is good and bad is so if you have supervillain damage or PvP damage, right? Those are specific to a game mode. If I'm hitting a player or if I'm hitting a boss or a villain or a supervillain, you have to have the cards. There's even villain damage cards. But total damage works on everything, but they give you less of it because it's across the board.
Hmm. What does total damage max out at?
100.
100? Okay.
100%.
Only certain characters could touch that, like Black Widow.
Well, Black Widow magic, because she has total damage as a exclusive. I mean, they can, but it's like 7% per roll. So you're not getting up to the 100 unless you roll total damage, and exclusive total damage on all your cards. But even then, you're giving up on a bunch of stats across the board.
Yeah.
It's one of those, okay, I have everything else is looking good. Now I can start looking at that.
Is what I'm chasing pretty much is total damage. So I have to wait for Transmute.
You think we're gonna get Omega Card Nanos?
Probably.
Probably, yeah. There's a good chance for that.
So if they do that, is it going to be like in Future Fight where you could only
Well-
nano the special cards?
If you look at it, we kind of do currently have Omega Card Nano when you look at the quality increase. Because I have a Storm card at quality 5, I take another 6-star Storm card, now it becomes a quality 6.
You're right. I think they
Yeah,
snuck
but they
that
can
in.
still add. They can still add some type of like, what do they call the companions? Transcending or something?
Yeah, Transcendence. But I mean, if you just look at costume versus cards, it's kind of the same right now if you want to do the quality upgrades.
Logan, probably it looks like it's gonna be next Tuesday when we get the dev notes. Sadly. I didn't think about the quality on the cards as a type of nano thing. So when they do add nano, so it's not just because companions, they don't have quality or something. It's just companions, and you get them to 6-star, then you nano them.
Mm-hmm.
And with the cards is they have you get them all the way to 6-star, but then the quality. So if they add the nano, it's like 3 things now.
And what if they add nano that the card has to be a special card and it has to be at quality 7 in order to transcend or awaken the card?
Well, what is it?
Whatever they want to call it.
They don't have to do that. Our current Transcendent system, right? You can take your Ultron to Transcendent 6, but he can't have the special effects on Transcendents 4, 5, and 6. Those effects on 4, 5, and 6 is only on the specials. So, I mean, how they do Transcendence right now is effectively what you're saying, but it gives the people who bring up Ultron or whatever an idea that they're doing something.
Okay.
That would be the best way to do it. Yeah, let them whatever awaken every single card in the game. That way the DZ rewards make sense. But then I guess only the special cards will have, like you were talking about, total damage. So they might kind of like the special costumes, how they have this exclusive stat on there that you don't get from the regular ones, right? Like the max damage rate, or it's higher percentage.
I mean, they could, if you get it transcended up, it opens up a 3rd slot in the middle for specials or a 2nd slot for non-specials. Sure.
I don't want to
Like-
see that anytime soon. I think
just
it's
think
going to
with the-
happen too.
If someone is diligently doing their Dark Zone to get their cards, they would be fine, but it's still annoying.
Well, the problem is the gap is going to get even way bigger. It's already big. I mean, look at that Doctor Strange. I'm scared that, like, maybe for the big update, or at least a month away from the big update, we're going to get some power creep, like significant power creep. That's what I'm really scared of.
Mighty Thor is power creep.
You should give
Yeah,
Thor-
but it's not significant like that. I'm talking about like nano cards or rainbow core system, because you know they have rainbow ISO 8s in Future Fight. So rainbow core, the way that would work would be that it'll have like 2 stats. It'll have like maybe 5%, of something, and then like another percentage of something else, like maybe accuracy or total damage, like you said, or flame damage or shock damage, or who knows how they might do it. But that's what I'm scared of. Like the next big power creep, the next nano companion system. Something else is coming. It's not just going to end there. And that's what I'm really scared of, because then it's like, oh, okay, God, no, it's already bad as it is. See, nobody asked for these things. That's why I'm scared. Nobody asked for nano companions. Nobody's gonna be asking for no nano omega cards or awakening or rainbow cores. We can't even get 6-star cores.
Now, what they are asking for is give me my purple core.
We're asking for fodder. We're not really getting it. Or let us grind something. And they did let us grind something, but they technically nerfed it. Which
Give me the purple core and let it be cooldown and stamina as the two options.
Like the Dark Zone crystals was a huge nerf.
But when are we getting the purple core though?
It's in all their files. Just like like I said, the specializations, there's 16 in there, and we have 12, and it's been sitting there. People have said maybe they scrapped some of that stuff, but even now, some of the stuff that's been in the files since beta are still steadily coming out.
You know what I also discovered is that if you go back to look at when Marvel Future Revolution was barely about to come out, they had all these videos showing how the dev team was working on the game, and they had all these stuff. And sometimes they showed the dev area where the people they have pictures of the characters on the wall. And there's one where they have, I think it's Black Widow, Captain America standing next to each other, and then the third one was Hulk. But the Hulk looked different than the Hulk we have here. The Hulk that I saw in that picture that the guy had, the Hulk had like, you know how Rambo sometimes has the little belts with the bullets on them.
Oh, that's what is it called? World Breaker Hulk.
Yeah, well, that's what that Hulk. I was like, that Hulk's not in the game. Like, what's going on here? And this was way before the game came out. I wonder if they had plans for him, but they kind of just put him to the side.
Well, that's kind of what I said when Hulk and Thor came as companions. There's nothing stopping them from making them characters as well.
That's true. It's just interesting.
And if you look at Strike Force, they have a patch right now doing a bunch of tech things, but the one after that is supposed to be Hulk Breaker, Amadeus Cho, which is one of those Hulk guys. She-Hulk is getting a rework in their game. So a bunch of Hulk type characters. The Gamma team is coming in like a month and a half.
Okay. Who do you think is gonna be the next companion? You know it's coming.
I mean, whatever this new update is, I mean that kind of dictates everything right now.
My vote was Miss Marvel.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, that's something. She-Hulk is a thing. I mean, fuck, even the newest one is what is it? Moon Girl, as Moon Girl and Dino whatever have a show on Disney Plus.
But they're not out yet.
I don't know.
I mean,
they didn't do all the shows, right?
No, they like somebody said yesterday that they brought Kate Bishop out of nowhere. So
and Kate Bishop was Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, and the show was already over.
They could bring anybody now.
I would lean towards Disney Plus shows though.
We're gonna get all of them. Eventually, we're gonna have all of them. Miss Marvel, Hulk, Black.
Now, the thing that needs to be talked about is when are we getting more common and rare ones?
Savage Lands.
I don't want no more Carmen. I don't want no more common or rare, because that's gonna make it even harder to go and do a 10 pull.
Those are not coming.
But it's a lot. So like, Ultron and Volstagg still get used. Scrag gets used on invasions,
Alliance
some
rate.
invasions. So I mean, there's good rares out there. Just because it's a rare doesn't mean it has to be shit, right?
You guys not gonna believe me. I just got a 6-star Dodge core from the wheel, the gambling wheel.
Nah.
Oh wow.
I swear, dude. Do you want me to send a screenshot?
Yeah, send a screenshot.
Yesterday, I was crying.
Bro, when that wheel came, I said it landed on the yellow thing, right? I was like, Andy's gonna get mad, and then it landed on the core, right? And I said, bro, if I get a 6-star core right now, and I got it, and it's Dodge for Spider-Man. I'll send
Wow.
it to you. Yeah, bro.
I've had horrible rate on the damn new
I had
spin
good
wheel.
RNG with this stupid gambling wheel.
The first gambling wheel I landed on that yellow slot a grip of times. This one probably landed on the yellow like a couple times only.
I'm getting a
I
bunch
got-
of training grounds tickets and potential boxes.
I got a lot of shards for Jane because it landed on that yellow thing a lot.
Like the spin wheel is kind of annoying because you have to wait or whatever. You can also do the thing that I've been doing. You click the button to do the wheel, and then you exit out the shop, and then you get the item, and then you don't have to sit there for the animation.
Oh, I just
But
click. I just click on the wheel and click on Valkyrie Trainer right after.
Yeah, I mean, but you shouldn't have to do that, right? Like it should just be like a box or something.
Yeah.
Did you send the picture already
Yep.
on the Discord?
Yep. MFR chat. Promise you, bro. I wouldn't make this up. I wouldn't make this up.
Wow.
You know I hate
6-star.
that wheel. I hate that wheel
6%.
more than anybody because I know what it is. It's programming people to become gamblers. People think that's like some conspiracy theory. Nah, dude, all this stuff it's really bad. It does it's letting you gamble. That's what it's doing. It's plain and simple. It's just letting you gamble.
Strike Force does a thing where they give you a free offer every day, but it's way at the bottom of the store. So you have to scroll through all their offers to get your free thing. Just like with Diablo, you got the daily free thing, right? But it was in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. All these mobile games have these gambling mechanics. But this one is like, they're not even trying to hide it. You know what I mean? Diablo, they do a good job of hiding it. Where you have to go and play the damn thing, you know, the rift. And then when you beat the rift, there's a chest. It's a big illusion. It's still a loot box, but it's an illusion. This is just straight up like, pull that lever, guys. Spin the wheel, roll the dice.
The last wheel was worse. Kate Bishop.
It was worse, but I got the yellow
Ever.
slot way more often.
Ever.
Man. How many times have you spin the wheel, Godslave?
I just got crystals from it. So I spent it. I was going to send you a screenshot of the crystals to prove that I did it, but I think you believe me. They just gave me 200 crystals. Let me go back. Where is that? So I like kind of hit 70. Yep, it was my 70th try. So I still need 30 more and 7 days left. It's not going to happen. That whole spin the wheel 100 times, that's a pay to win thing. I was looking into that.
Yeah,
Because you
I'm
have
around the same amount, like 65, 68.
There was a specific offer that helped with that gave you like these 1,500 spins, something like that.
Every
1,000.
time you spend 100 crystals, it's repeatable. You get 10. So 5,000 crystals is a pull. So technically, you would need like, think about it. 5,000 crystals, you get one wheel. If you need
Well, it's
another,
also slotted. It's also slotted towards the people that do well in the PvP modes, because it's for
Yeah.
every 100 dimension duel and every 1,000 Omega War, which, I mean, that ends up being once or twice a day you get a thing, but it's a little bit more than that because weekly payout is counted as well.
Yeah, because Juicy's like already like at 80 and 90 roll spins.
Yeah, so if you're in like top things of Omega War or Dimension Duel, you get a
Juicy's
big payout at the end of the week, which gives you several rolls.
Yeah, but Juicy's a low-key whale, bro. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Yeah, because I'm right now in the top 10 in PvP, and there's no, you just...
I wonder what his number is right now, because he said he was like at 150 or whatever, and then I asked a couple weeks ago, and he said he's at like 500 now.
500 what?
Dollars.
Oh yeah, he's like at
he's
5.
at way more. He's at way more than $500.
I'm not going to speculate on what he spent, but that's just from his mouth. Was 150 and said he got a bunch of stuff from the Black Friday, which I get. And then when I asked a couple weeks ago, he said he's at like 5.
Well, he spent $225 on the companions alone, and then he has like a fully maxed out Hydra set. That's alone thousands of dollars, even if you're rank 1 across all.
I mean, if you're just doing it 1,800 crystals a pop, but if you're doing it smart things like the 3,500 crystals a week for 10 pulls of everything, you can save a lot of money doing stuff like that.
So
you could, but the fodder alone to have maxed out red stars, still way too much.
is
I
Steam
would understand if it was like 3 out of the 4 that were maxed out, but completely maxed out like that, no way, man. It's not $500.
is Steampunk still really good, the best for Magic?
I think so. I've seen the Steampunk Magic steamroll everybody.
The sword skills are the best for Magic.
She has iframes on the Steampunk.
Hopefully that answered your question, Chainus.
Kyger, how much is 30K Alliance for the just the Alliance thing, not including the PvP or Alliance raid, just the loyalty? What is 30K? How many crystals is that?
I mean, it tells you, right? Like, whenever you do a 10 pool, it says right there plus 144 loyalty.
But that math, it doesn't add up, bro.
Well, but it doesn't have to be crystals. So the thing here is anything you get in the shop counts towards loyalty, right? And it doesn't have to be crystals; it could be tickets. So if you open up, Dimension Box tickets that you got from your battle challenge, that's going to count towards your loyalty, even though you didn't spend a dime.
I get that, but then you see players that got 30K every single week. It's not enough. You don't get enough tickets like that. There's no way.
No, you don't. But I mean, of course they can spend. I don't know the math to the dollar amount.
Well, let's take away the tickets out of the equation, right? The dimension boxes. So you're saying a 10 pull is 144, which would be 1,800 crystals.
I believe that
kinda
was the
doesn't
number on
add
the
up.
thing.
Yeah, it doesn't add up, dude. Because that means that times 10, right? If it's 1,800 times 10, that's 18,000 crystals would only give you 1,044 loyalty. It doesn't add up. Crazy.
Let me see what it says in game.
Well, you check that out.
But that means you would need 180,000 crystals to have like 14,000 loyalty. That's crazy.
I got a question for you, Godslave. For a free-to-play player, how long would it take them to hit 4 mil?
Never.
Never?
No, not the game will be shut down before you get 4 mil.
Hopefully that answered your question, Eternal. Because he's asked, is there a way to calculate how much time it would take a free-to-play player to get 4 mil power? It would.
There is a way to calculate it, but it's not realistic, man. It's not reasonable. I said this with Diablo Immortal. If for any game, if it takes a free to play more than 5 years, I said this for Nino Cooney as well. If it takes more than 5 years for you to catch up, then it's stupid. Plain and simple. It doesn't add up because the game's lifespan is about 5 years, right? So what's the point? Like when the game is about to shut down, the day the game shuts down, you finally, reach the finish line. It makes no sense. I think like a good mechanic, like Injustice 2 was too free to play friendly. I get it now. I understand from playing a bunch of other gotchas. But I think what is fair would be a pay to rush system. That's why I said sell a transmutation ticket for $89 where they can, have to wait only 7 days and then they can transmutate after 7 days, something like that. But what I think is fair for free to play is a 2-year gap. If it would take a free to play guy who grinds the game 10 hours a day, 2 years to reach 4 million power, in my opinion, that would make sense. And if someone said, oh, I'm just going to grind this game out because I'm going to catch up, I would say, okay, I get it. It's still not for me, but I get it, right? But now when you're saying 5+ years, to me, I'm like, dude, you might as well just go work a regular job and just pay, right? Because if you have to play the game for that long. I made a video about free to play versus pay to win, and I put guys like in a jailhouse, work yard, digging ditches compared to the guy in a Lamborghini for pay to win. And it's kind of like that. It's like you're working at the worst possible conditions for crumbs on the floor. Shouldn't be that way. Shouldn't be that. That's why I don't play Diablo. That's the whole reason I don't play Diablo. I like the game, but I'm like working for crumbs on the floor when someone can just spend $20 and then just go get 10 gems. And granted, there might not even be any 5-star gems, but that's still like way more progress than me grinding for like an entire 3 months. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, Godslave, to answer your question, it's 144 per ticket. So a 10 pull is 1440, and then so it would be 200-ish tickets to get the 30K.
That makes sense. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. That's been bothering me for so long. Because I'm like, this doesn't add up, dude. It's not making any sense to me.
Yeah, it's like 210, 220 tickets to get the 30K.
So 1,800 equals 4. It's not 140, but 1,400, right? That makes sense. So 18,000 crystals is basically 14,000 alliance. So give or take, yeah, it's almost like 30K crystals, 35K crystals around there to get. Well, with the deals, if you get kind of buy one, get one free now, you're looking at about 15,000 crystals to get 30K alliance. Gotcha. Makes sense. Now it's adding up. Finally, man. And to be fair, the game is half off right now, but it's still too expensive.
Because when it first came out, it was way worse.
It was Diablo Immortal work. My first MFR video was Havsen. He had over 100,000 crystals. He was looking for the 4th piece of his Midgardia gear, the boots or whatever. He didn't even get it. He already had 3 out of the 4 pieces.
And what Halfson did for this community is pretty amazing. I mean, if you look at the Widow video I did with him, it still gets views to this day.
Yeah, that video, the one I'm talking about with him wailing, that video had a ton of views. That was the first time I saw, because I do like watching like pack opening videos and stuff like that. It's just with this game, it's just, absurd. There's no pity. There's like no real pity. I've been playing games lately where if you don't get the character within like 80 pulls or 8-10 pulls, you hit pity and you guaranteed the character.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which I think this game. I mean, the pity system now is the Omega points, but it's bad. It's too expensive, man.
One of the ones I'm playing as a side game right now, it's 15-10 pulls, you're guaranteed, but they give you a bunch of tickets just for logging in.
Yeah, most of these games are like that. Most of these games, either they have a pity system that's really fair or generous, or you can just flat out pay for something and get it at a way lower cost than what this game cost. And then, like I said, I wouldn't have a problem with this game costing so much money if there was a game mode that was replayable and fun for everybody. That's it. It doesn't even have to be a PvP game mode. Just one game mode. Like, this game doesn't have not even one game mode that you can play and have fun. The last time I did that was in the open world where I was chasing those primes.
The only thing
fun.
is Spec Ops, but the Spec Ops
not
are
fun. It's not fun.
Unlimited Spec Ops, guys.
That's not fun. No.
What we have is Spec Ops, but the Spec Ops is not the three that we have are not fun.
No.
What we have that's fun is the open world. The open world's a lot of fun in this game. I love this open world.
But if they add the other two, what happens if they add the other two areas to the Spec Ops roulette, and those end up being fun?
Oh man, we need open world farming. Primes in the open world is fun.
Like a patrol mode.
That's what this game does right. What this game did right is it has amazing graphics, it has amazing costumes, gameplay. The roster is decent, it's not bad. And the open world is probably like one of the best features about this game that separates it from Future Fight and Strike Force and all these other Marvel IPs. The open world's amazing with these supervillains, but there's like literally no use of it. I mean, today I got lucky. I did forget about the wheel. I did the open world stuff and they gave me 200 of those particles you need to re-roll your cores. So that was good because I got 100 from one of the boxes that I had to fight Mephisto, and then I had to fight Demon Bear. I got another box that gave me 100. That's fine. We should be able to do this all day long. It doesn't have to be 100 particles if you need 500 for a reroll, but it could be 3 particles every time you kill a boss.
Yeah,
so I kill 10 bosses and get only 30. That's fine. Something to do. Let me keep playing it. Want to keep playing.
The video I did with player one, that's one of the things that he wanted. He wants there to be like, let me go to all the zones again as like a hell mode, where all the bosses and everything are harder, and let me effectively redo it.
That would be amazing. Yep, that's what I'm saying.
But the thing that I pointed out was like, okay, that's cool, but let's shake it up a bit and be like, okay, instead of Kingpin being the boss of New Stark, why not Elektra or something like that? Go up against the hand characters from New Stark.
Well, we have enough supervillains in the game. All they have to do is rotate the rewards, let it be random. Like, it's not only going to be Kingpin that might drop those. Well, it could be like let's say 1 to 3 materials. Just speaking like from the core system material, and like a 1% chance to get a 5-star costume, something like that from any random. If they had that in this game, I wouldn't even be complaining about prices or this or that, because we would have something to do. Even if it took forever, there still would have a fun factor. My biggest gripe with the game is, like I said, after the new character, the new stuff that's fun and exciting, it lasts only for a little while. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, there's fun factor. And then what? Like, I don't even have fun playing DD all day. It's not fun for me, even though I win most of the time.
You can't get matches.
I get matches, but I'm either fighting a 3 million cap or a special costume. And the only fun I have is when I'm fighting Iron Man or a Widow. That's it.
I'm waiting 20 minutes to 40 minutes for a match. I got screenshots from yesterday of people in the Asgard server who waited over an hour and matched up against Alliance Mate.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's bad. I don't know, man.
Damn. They went up against
But
their own
if we
alliance.
did have like a hell mode, that would
Yeah, after an
definitely
hour, you match up
be
against
good.
Alliance Mates.
I wish Genshin Impact was Marvel characters and world. That would be fire.
Genshin is like the best gacha game ever. Still making, I don't know, $10 million every month.
Is it?
Bro, Genshin Impact, you could play that on PS5, dude. That's what Future Revolution should have been. You should have been able to play Future Revolution on your PS5. I don't care what anybody says. It's definitely would have been possible. The only issue is then you have to break off Sony, you know, a percentage for every
You can
time
play it on
somebody-
your Switch.
Yeah. I asked that, and Danny just said that it's not in the plans. There's just no plans for it as of now.
Yeah.
Everybody at launch asked for that, a PC port, or console port.
Look at the systems they released with though, bro. Like this game would have been like Diablo levels of hated if it was on PC or console.
Doesn't matter. Diablo's still gonna make $10 million a month rather than $700K on one platform, which is not even their main platform. Diablo's main platform is PC. Diablo Immortal, by the way, and they're
I
still
said
on
console.
iOS.
Honestly,
On
said it's
iOS,
phone.
still
I think
make-
it's phone.
Nah, I think it's still PC. But either way, you know, even if it is iOS, I mean, they made $20 million their first month. I assume they're going to make at least $10 million their second month, and they're going to probably cruise at around $5 million a month, which is 5 times the money that Future Revolution is making, which is a big deal. You're talking about from 700, 900K to 5 million because of the console port or the /hate. It would have been worth it. And yes, the game would have got a lot of pay to win hate, but it would have been a better game, period. That's not debatable. If you can play this game on a PS5 with a controller, that was my favorite thing about Diablo Immortal. I played the thing on my PS5 controller on my 85-inch Sony. I wish I could play this game like Future Revolution like that. Maybe then I would do DD all day, even if I did lose, because I would feel like I'm having some type of fun. But playing all day on the iPad, like, it would have to really be fun for me to do that. Like a lot of fun. Like the open world stuff, I would do that. If I could go farm the supervillains in the open world for 3 materials, I don't know, it'll probably, let's say I did 100 per day, that would be 300 materials. I'll be able to re-roll every 2 days. Yeah, I would do that. 10 hours a day, I would no life it for that. If I could re-roll a core every 2 days, yeah, I would no life it. For every 3 days, I think that would be my limit. If it took me a whole week for one re-roll and I had to play 10 hours a day, for me, that wouldn't be enough. I still say it's worth it though to chase the core re-rolls. I know you want the fodder, but I mean, I don't know, man. You're getting 5 costumes, right? Which is a 2-star every day. Well, I
You're
guess
talking
because
about today's target shit.
yeah, I got 200 of the reroll material. But for Andy, it makes sense because he needs to finish the costume. So it just depends on the player. My costume's done, so I don't see no value in that. I get it. You do need
I
the
think
fodder.
the best thing, I mean, I think the best thing to go for most players would be the training grounds time.
The one
Because you
ticket,
get
10 minutes.
because if you look on everything that it gives you, those options. The only thing on that list you don't get from training grounds is the core reroll thing, which a lot of people aren't doing anyways. But everything else, like, okay, you can get the 5 1 through 3 star boxes, but you can get that with the 10 minutes of training grounds.
That's true, but then there, you know, it's time gated. But I get you. You're right, because you can just do that overnight. At least I could. I wanted to throw away phones, just go in training ground overnight.
Because then that puts you at 14 a week that you get for free tickets.
I think the core rerolls are good. The thing is, like, these badges, they don't really last that long. And if they raise the power level, then that's even worse. So now you got to farm all these badges all over again.
I think that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. We're going at it for almost 3 hours and 30 minutes.
I'm glad you're streaming though, bro. You're like patching up all of the holes, bro, on this sinking ship.
Trying to, man. Trying to. Then we got Kiger back in it.
You're doing it. You ain't trying. You're doing it. I think nobody else is really doing it besides you. I mean, there's still get like daily uploads from content creators, but it's not as exciting, bro. Like, you've been bringing up the hype and keeping players, you know, hanging on.
Trying to, man. Like the whole thing with just breaking down Danny's things. That's really, you know, that's fun. Going over and just trying to figure it out. Especially, it's not just me talking out of my ass. Is like there's something to go off of by here.
Yeah, something big is coming. That's for sure. I know it. I say in about 2 weeks we'll get a big update. My only thing is that then after that, you know, 2 weeks later, another dry spell. I want
2 weeks after that, another
is
companion.
Yeah, but the thing is, man, I love the game so much that I want to see an improvement. I want to see something that is totally like everyone is going to be just like, wow, this game is saved. This is an amazing. I'm so happy they did this. That's what I want. Because the whole I'm happy for this character is only going to last a little while. So I want to see a game mode or something to keep everybody, not just free to play, whales too, everybody happy. They can do something to make everybody happy.
Probably.
That's what I want to see.
Hopefully this anniversary or this dev note year 2. Hopefully there's like a little roadmap in it. I don't know.
Me personally, I think there is a lot of reverting and building some systems from the ground up. I think they can keep adding on to it, but I feel like the core issues are going to basically stay the same.
They can fix it. The problem is the fodder, right? That's kind of the problem. Nothing to do with the fodder. They can fix it by letting us farm in the open world for costumes like they do in the dark zone for the cards. And they could also make the DZ where, okay, you only get 30 minutes a day, but it's open 24/7. You got people that, like Andy, you know, at that time, he's got wife, kids, dinner time. This schedule's off, man. They got to wake up and smell the coffee. It's been like this for a year. People been complaining about this time-gated schedule for a year. I mean, it's like falling on deaf ears.
Alliance War's the same way, right?
That too. Like, just get rid of that dark zone 4-hour thing, man. Just 24/7. You got 30 minutes, whatever time you want. You want to go in there at 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, whatever. It's on you. That's it. That's one quality of life that will make everybody happy. That's a perfect example. What I'm talking
With Alliance War, Marvel Strike Force, they do it. Your alliance picks one of 4 times to do their wars.
That would be nice.
You pick one of the 4 times, and then you fight against other people that do those 4 times.
I guess it's more like if you. I feel like a lot of the changes you said are good, but I think those are just changes to like keep the player base stable. I don't think those are changes to like save the game or like bring in like a slough of new people.
Yeah, that's
Well,
only gonna happen.
That happens
if
on
there's
its own
normalized-
on new updates, right?
No,
No,
not
but that's
really.
Not, that's not gonna happen in this game unless there's a normalized PvP, or unless there's a way better pity system or something like that. A new player has to feel like his time is worth it, and that's the problem with this game. They're gonna be excited. Oh, look, Wolverine! I'm gonna download the game and play it. They're gonna play it for about 2 weeks, and then they're gonna die and say, oh man, or even if they spend $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, they're gonna realize, damn, my character still sucks. And then they're just gonna get frustrated and just quit the game and probably even get a refund. That's the problem with this game.
If I had to say, I would probably just go ahead, throw this game up on the shelf, and then come back and just relaunch like MFR 2.0. And then I would probably take, I mean, they already took a lot of the ideas from their other games, but I think that they shouldn't revert the changes that they did to those other systems. Because a lot of the systems they have now, they kind of like reverted back to the system of like 1.0. Like, okay, you got this gear, you're going to use other gear to rank that up. But you guys already seen that was an issue in your other, MMOs. But in those MMOs, you went ahead and you took the gear for gear and you did it upgrade gear for material. But when they came to MFR, they kind of just reverted back to gear for gear. So I think that's one thing. I think that upgrading gear should just be straight material. But if you want to like nano the gear, then yeah, I'm all for like using gear for gear to nano. I think that's one big change that should be a thing. Because we can farm conversion all day, right? We can farm the badges and then crunch the badges, get the conversion. Like, that's going to be grindable all day. And the way that the game is set up, like I said, from a foundational way, there's just no way that they're going to be able to put something in that's going to, like, let us unlimited grind uniforms, unfortunately. Just by the way that they went with the monetary route. Now, if they say, hey, look, we're going to take an L on this, let's scrap training grounds. All you guys that bought on training grounds, maybe we'll do something that could, give you your time back, but we're just going to move the fodder into the open world, then yeah, that can work, but I highly doubt that that's going to work. They're going to have to accommodate a lot of stuff if they want to change, because as much as whales like to have change, I don't think they want changes that's going to like null and void what they put their money to.
Yeah, but there's ways that you can satisfy both. I'll give you an example. They can buff the crystals out of DD, right? Where you get way more. Like rank 1 gets 6,000 crystals, let's say, for rank 1, right? And rank 2, whatever, 5,000. They could just buff the crystals out of the dimensional duels, right? They can buff the crystals in Omega War. And then they can have the SQAUD PVP. It could be normalized where you only can use special badges out of the, that will give you stats. It could only be special badges, no cards, no costumes, right? But in order to get, because you have to monetize that, in order to get the special badges, right? Invasions, you can get them out of invasions, but it's no more like that you can still craft it, but maybe there's a percentage for the badge to drop, but you have to pay crystals in order to play the invasion. Well, you still kind of do that because the crystals, you can with the crystals buy the tickets and it's a whole workaround, but it could just cost like more crystals or something. What I'm trying to say is there's a way to satisfy both the free to play and the pay to win. And good games like Genshin, they know how to do that. They know how to do that. Injustice 2, that game is, I don't know, like 6 years, 7 years old. and it's still kicking because they know how to do that. And there's a crazy pay-to-win mechanic in the game with artifacts, but they still let free-to-play guys grind for something. So there's definitely a way to do that. It's not that it's impossible to make money and it only has to go towards the whales because the whales are going to feed, the devs. No, there's a way to satisfy all needs. It's tricky. I'm not saying it's easy, but in this case, squad PvP would be the only way. Like you said, how are you going to, the saving grace? It has to be either a squad PvP that's normalized or allow players to kind of catch up in some way, or at least think they're catching up. At least give them an illusion that they'll be able to catch up. Because when this game first launched, there was that illusion. I've seen people saying, oh no, that's pay to rush. I'm gonna catch up to
I remember that.
I'm gonna catch up to you, God slave. I've seen free-to-play guys telling me that. And I've seen the writing on the wall because I spent so much on fodder. I'm like, guys, there's no catching up. And then
But you feel like that in the beginning, because in the beginning they give you a fuck ton of stuff.
People felt that way. People felt they felt they were gonna catch up. They really did.
Wow.
And they could have if there was no red card.
In the beginning, it gives you an actual crap ton of 3-star gear, which, as we know, as players that have played for a while, that really isn't anything. But as a new player, you're like, hey, the max is 6. I'm getting a 3. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and then your power's like 400k as free to play, and then the pay to win guy's like 550, and you're thinking, oh, I'm almost there. I only need 150k. And then no, it was a decent illusion. I mean, a lot of people fell for it, so obviously it was a good illusion. But right now, this game has no illusion. I mean, CJ said it himself. When a new player downloads this game for Wolverine, right, in 2 weeks, and he goes and he looks at the leaderboard and he sees 4.2 million Doctor Strange, and then you get that question in the chat. Hey,
how he's at 700k after spending some money, and he's like, so what do we do?
He spent $500, right, on gambling mechanics on top of that. And then, even with good luck, he's like 700, 800K, or even $1 million. He's like, so he's thinking, damn, do I have to spend another 700 to be 2 million? Okay, I'll do that. Let me swipe the card. He does that, and he goes from 1 million to like 1.2 because diminishing returns, right? And it's like, damn, I just spent another $700. I'm $1,400 in. My character's 1.2, and I'm getting one shot in the end game. Like, nah, this ain't it, Chief. That's basically what happens. It's exactly what happens. Yeah, Netmarble wins because they got $1,400 out of the new player, but the new player's not in there for the long run, which means they lose. Because that player that spent $1,400 in 2 weeks would have probably spent about $5,000 in 2 years. Right?
Yeah, they need a way to grind. Like, I don't know what they can do. I don't know if the game is built off infinite grinding. I think a lot of their systems were already set in place to, we're going to let you infinite spin, but, we're going to time gate you on the grind that you got. So I don't know how they're going to change that. They're definitely going to have to change a bit of the foundation, and they might have to accommodate a little bit of the whales if they complain. Which I doubt they're going to complain. But if they do, then I feel like they will have to be obligated to accommodate them somewhere, some way.
Like I said, crystals. Give them more crystals in DD. I feel whales should be rewarded. When they buffed the special costume, I didn't complain. I said, okay, I get it. If this costume costs twice the price, it should be twice as strong. Whatever. That's debatable, but I understand that. That's not a problem. The way to fix that, right, and make the whales happy is make things cheaper for them. You think whales want to deal with this RNG garbage and getting this bad feeling of, damn, my 6-star box, my core, that's a yellow. No, let them have the whales have selectors. But what they're doing is they're bleeding the whales. They're not satisfying the whales. They're bleeding them with the RNG. So reduce the RNG, and that's how you make a whale happy. When a whale sees a new update, oh, I got a selector now for $100, I'm all in. That's how you satisfy the whale. He'll never complain when he sees that. But yeah, Netmarble will lose money in the sense where he spent 100 versus 1,000. It is what it is. It still makes the whale happy. And that's how you satisfy the entire player base. But maybe it's too late for that. Maybe if the whale only has to spend $100, then they shut the game down because they're not making nothing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they should also change their business model a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm more of a fan of the, all right, so we got this deal that's $25. You buy it one time. That's cool and all, but when you see that 25 as a whole come out your wallet, you kind of like, damn. So like, I'm more of a
Remember when there were $1 and $4 offers?
but you can only buy those once, but you could buy the 44 and the 25 like 5 times. I'm saying like we need offers where it's like $5 and you can buy it 5 times, right? So you're going the $25 pack that you're selling, right?
Well, that's what we had at the Alpha membership. We had a fuck ton of people buying the $4 Alpha membership.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
bundles,
actual offer that's in there, and it's $5, and you look at it and you say, oh damn, that does look good for $5, and it's like, oh, you can buy it 5 times, right? That's going to be 25. It actually might be more than $25 because of taxes on each time you buy it, right? So, but when a low spender spends that $125, they're going to be like, fuck, that kind of hurt. But if you put it in there $5 5 times, now they're like, okay, I'm gonna buy this one time, it's only $5. They're gonna buy it plus their tax. It might come out to $6, $6.50, whatever it is, whatever your tax is. And then a couple of days later, they look at it and they're just like, oh, it's just $5 again, right? And then in their mind,
you want them to trick players?
Yes. You know what? Yes. Honestly, I want them to trick players with a good $5 offer that you can buy 5 times instead of a $25 offer that's mediocre and you can buy it 5 times. I would much rather them do that. That is the easiest way to get money. That's why you see games like Marvel Contest of Champions, Ni no Kuni just pumping out money because they have really good low dollar offers, and even $5 offers even gets like free to play players to spend as well if they just want to dump their feet in.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it for the stream. I'm about to sign off. Thank you guys for coming in. Thanks for everybody who watched the stream. We're almost hitting 4 hours.
Let's go. Let's shoot for 5.
Yeah, it's almost time. It's almost time for your actual stream, right?
I know, huh? We're gonna end the stream and then come back 30 minutes later for another stream. The dev notes drop right when I end the stream. But all right, guys, I'll catch you guys later. All right, you guys take care.
Yep,
Laters.
I love you, Indy.
I'm trying to.
They're gonna be like, who the hell said that?
What the hell was that? All right, man. I'll see you later.